we doing? That's right. We have Schrodinger's serialized Edgar somewhere in here. Slam, hello. How are you? What you up to? Oh, it was really late. Blanco, hello. We've got a Scott. We've got Biscuit Rise. Hello. How we all doing today? Y'all got any more of those packs? We got them. We got them. We're gonna catch up here for a moment, and then we're gonna dive in. I think we're gonna do the thing where I can like record packs too. So I've got that set up. We're gonna test that out. We're gonna be pro streamer today. Packs. Before we get started, what are you guys up to? What we got going on this weekend? Obviously, this is a lot of it for us. How retro is Retro Frame? Let me see if I have any examples. So Scott already opened his. So we've cheated a little bit. Scott has opened his collector boosters. Let me show you what I got for my werewolves as people come hang out here. So we got some pretty cards. Here is, I'm trying to see if we have a full like, I feel like that's the most retro looking I can get. But that is the some of the retro there. Yeah. So I got a Crater Hoof. I'm very excited. It's going to go in my squirrel deck to make just absolutely massive squirrels. Second Harvest. Each token you control, create a token that's a copy of that permanent. Abundant Growth. Enchant land. When it enters, draw a card. Enchanted land has tap, add 1 mana of any color. That's right, Crater Hoof, the classic ground squirrel. Crater Hoof squirrel. I enjoy that in 2 to 3 weeks, Wholesome Magic Mondays has devolved into MTG Cokehead Crash Out Sundays. New Vulcaman, how are you? Honor First, hello, how we doing? We're taking a look at what I pulled from Scott's box. I got another werewolf I might consider. This is Huntsman of the Fells, which is in my werewolf deck, but I think I'm going to swap out for the cool showcasey art, because I have a lot of the showcase stuff. I got the Young Wolf, and he's shiny. I kept a Duel for Dominance because I don't think I actually have it in my deck. But it has counters and then fighting, which green loves. I did get Mass Hysteria, so that gives all creatures haste. That's new in the box here, or a reprint. And then Scorn Villager is another werewolf. I don't know if I'll swap her out. She's a cheaper werewolf, and she taps for green, so she helps me get the other werewolves out. So that's what I got so far. That was all from Scott's box. But we got some more stuff. I thought he wasn't a wolf. I know. The rest of them are, though, Biscuit. The rest of them are. We also have a lot of vampires. We decided to go ahead and start building an Edgar deck. Like, we already had the old pre-con vampires from Crimson Vow. And we decided to go ahead and add on to that. Because we did get an Edgar from Scott's pack. So, how do they do the werewolves that transform at night? Are they 2-sided cards? Do you need both cards? Yeah. So they are double-sided. And pull out the Huntsmaster here. So during the day, the kind of goofy part is they didn't update the day-night cycle for the old cards. So you have to go from which is what's on here. So you're going to have each upkeep if no spells were cast last turn transform this creature. And what you actually do is I double sleeve them. And I just take them out of the sleeve and flip them around. So that's kind of, like compared to Arena, it's kind of annoying having to flippy flip, but that was how you would do it at the store. Yeah. I thought Edgar was an Emrakul nickname. Yeah, so the serialized is Edgar, which I've seen one streamer has pulled it on stream, which is kind of fun. But we'll see. That's a lot of money if we do. You used to have a little checklist card you had in your deck, and then double-sided card. Yeah, so I have the little reference card, yeah. What's the creepy face? This is my playmat. This is from Peach Momoko, who does a lot of work actually with Marvel, and then she has her own, like, I don't know if this is part of, like, a series, but she did a set of cards for Magic. But she has kind of a Junji Ito creepy style. But yeah, this was their, one of the secret layers they did. Just forcing you to sleeve your cards, yeah. Really test your poker face as half your deck is visible in a hand, yeah. I think we're going to do regular first, yeah. As people come in, and then we'll save the bigger pools for as more people are able to join us than the fancy pants. That's all right. There you go. If you want to see, thank you, Scott. If you want to see the rest of the Peach Momoko stuff, her style is so pretty. It's so creepy and lovely, and I love it. So creepy and lovely. One collector than regular. I I think as people are waking up and getting in, we'll start with the regulars, and then we'll dive over to the big stuff. Has anyone else been working on or opening up some Innistrad or other magic? What have we been picking up? I think other than this, I picked up a few Bloomburrow packs just because they're cute, and it was right before we started playing again. And I'm gonna put together a bat deck, so that's what I was kind of working on the other night. Imagine if you get Serialized Ed and just a regular. It's a content clip right there. Unfortunately, we can't. It would be pretty sick, though. He is not in these boxes unless someone made an oopsie. An oopsie. Yeah, he's not in the box. He is only in the collectors, so we do know that. Yeah. Oh, right. Whoop. It's like drop packs. Hold on. Just threw Edgar on the ground. On the ground. Yeah, all the posters are collectors only. Remember, kids, loot boxes are bad. I know what you're talking about, Slim. I know what you're talking about. He's a cautionary tale. I'm just here to add things to my werewolves, so I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in since we're going to be looking at pretty cards. Whoop, other way. Meow. Enhance. Enhance. I just got wallet shamed. I finally got to take my decks for a test drive. Then I realized I did not buy several of the best cards. Oh, and Hamza because I was tired. Oops. Sounds like you're too poor for loot boxes. Gotta work on that, Slam. Gotta work on that. See, Decker, welcome in. How are you? Alright, so, first pack. Let's go. Yeah, I guess as we dive in, I'm hoping for more werewolf stuff. If we get another Crater Hoof, that would be sick. Scott is looking more at the collector stuff. He wants the fancy Emrakul and the fancy Abyssin. So that'll be our hope as we go to the fancier ones. Start the pile. All right. I need to figure out the fancy how many I pull from the back. Do the fancy influencer thing, you know? Oh damn, wolf token. Oh, we got wolf. And we have wolf with death touch, which I actually don't know what would give that out. So let's take a look. We've got a makeshift mauler, so a zombie. Pretty creepy. We got Moon. Big Boss, welcome in. How are you today? Mythalion, hello. I wish you many a vamp instead of a woos. I'll take both. We started building Edgar, Mythalion. How are you? Ooh, we got a Village Rites. Draw 2 cards. Epitaph Golem. I don't actually know this one. For 2 mana, put target card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. Interesting. Interesting. I like tokens being double-sided like that. It's really handy, especially if you have some that go together really nicely like that. We have a Dawnheart Disciple. Whenever another human you control enters, this creature gets a 1/1 until the end of turn. Vat Rat, welcome in. How are you today? Biscuit says, used to have a pretty gangster collection. Oh, it got stolen though. I'm sorry, Biscuit. We got a Drogskull Shieldmate. This creature enters. Other creatures you control get a +0/+1 till the end of turn. Guardian Pilgrims. Got a lot of spirits here. This creature enters. Target creature gets a 1/1 till the end of turn. Static Awakener. 2 and a black. Sacrifice another creature. Draw a card. Then transform this creature. Activate only once per turn. Waste of Mind. Hello. How are you? Were you up playing again last night? Were you playing games? Oh, we got a demon. Demonic Taskmaster. Beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature other than this creature. Oh, well, just straight up. I say that because I really want to make demons work. And I have a Kalia that I might try and make it work. So I think we'll keep an eye on it. I don't know what the best options are, but Mikey, welcome in. We're opening cards. How are you? We're taking a magic day because I don't want to wait till tomorrow. Alright, so it's good. Making coffee, doing dishes. Knocked out league playoffs, basically. Playing a new team schemes. Let's go. What's next? Make demons work? Sorry, wasted mine. Come back. Come back. We've also got Clear Shot. Target creature you control gets a 1/1 till end of turn. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. I like that. That's good for green. Burning Vengeance. Whenever you cast a spell from your graveyard, this enchantment deals 2 damage to any target. That's pretty good. Eldritch Evolution. There's an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, where X is 2 plus the sacrifice creature's mana value. Put the card into the battlefield and shuffle. Exile Eldritch Evolution. We did get the Eldritch Werewolf, which was kind of neat. So, I don't know. I feel like some of that could be fun to play with. Could be fun. Oh, here's a cool retro frame for Infernal Grasp. Destroy target creature, you lose 2 life. That's a good one to have, but there's the retro frame Blonde Cow was asking about. Beans, welcome in. How are ya? Let's see, might do halflings since I have a cute kitchen knight set. Aprons and armor. And these are little grail knights with chicken or fish for the helm. That's really cute. That's cute. Oh, we got a pretty shipwreck marsh. Shiny. So that is blue or black. We have a retro swamp. Also shiny. And then back to our wolf. Not bad for his pack. I dig it. Sharknado. Let me put it on the card for you. Wait, mine. Thank you so much for your spell. Counter spell. Thank you. I appreciate it. Where do I want to put these? Put these over here. Okay, first pack. Pretty good. Got some cool retro stuff. I like the Infernal Grasp in the retro. Thank you, Waste of Mine, for the support. I appreciate it. Mikey says, working on a new project. Been looking for alternative minis for 30k Demons at the Runestorm. Picked up Cthulhu May Die. Definitely some board game quality issues. They look cool and Eldritch Horror vibes I want. Yeah, it can be tough sometimes going, especially if you're used to Games Workshop. Going back to some of the board game stuff. Playing good teams like Elf is way too stressful. You mean a failed dodge cost me a ye old mortgage payment? It's too much. It's too much. Oh, I noticed the eye on your pad. Do you want to see the rest of it? You like Sea Decker? All right, here we go. Pack number 2. Let's go. See what we get. A Blood Mad Vampire. I don't think I've seen this one. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it, and it has Madness, 1 in red. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its Madness cost, or put it into your graveyard. That's kind of fun. Live Madness, hello, how are you? What you up to today? What you got, sleep? It is. Oh, I keep doing this. It gets stuck behind my camera. There we go. Live Madness, what you up to today? What you up to? 4/1, pretty good. For especially if you're doing a lot of combat damage. For players and stuff. Pretty good. We have an Essence Flux, which is very creepy. I love that. Exile target creature you control, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control. If it's a spirit, put a 1/1 counter on it. Ooh, what are you? Fancy. We got a Wretched Griff. Eldrazi Hippogriff. Please welcome in. How are you today? We have Emerge 5 and a blue. You may cast the spell sacrificing a creature and paying the Emerge cost reduced by that creature's mana value. When you cast the spell, draw a card, and then it has flying. Emerge! Crawl from the Cellar is a classic. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Up to 1 target zombie you control. And then you can flash back for 3 and a black. Ravenlord, welcome in. How are you? Ironically, the Nikki K. Rain emote is locked behind a paywall. It is. Yeah, it is. Moldgraph Millipede. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards and put a 1/1 counter on this creature for each creature card in your graveyard. Ravenlord, how's your weekend going? Strength of Arms. Target creature gets a 2/2 till end of turn. If you control an equipment, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Villagers of Estwald. So a werewolf. What does this turn into? So it'll turn into a 4/6. It starts 2/3. Comes a 4/6. But really, that's all it does. It doesn't have anything fancy for werewolves. It's a bit of a cheaper werewolf, so like maybe I consider it, but nothing great. I don't know that I'd go out of my way to replace what I've got, but if you're starting a werewolf deck, might be a good place to start. You have Stromkirk Occultist, Vampire Horror, has Trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of turn, you may play that card, and then it also has that Madness value. All right, little tired since I was working a trade show all day. Yes, that's right. You had a busy weekend. Also excited because I went for waffles in a few hours. Let's go. How did the trade show go? A fiend hunter. I don't think I've seen him either. This creature enters. You may exile another target creature. This creature leaves the battlefield. Return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner's control. She knows the emotes we want. That's why sarcastic is too. I respect the hustle. I only have so many spots. Cackling counterpart. So create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. You can flashback that as well. Mayor of Everbrook. I actually had this in my cart. So I will be adding this to my werewolves. Other human creatures you control get a 1/1. Beginning of your upkeep, if no spells are cast last turn, transform this creature. So that's the day-night. He's just got the old one. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that for my werewolves. Save myself some money. Sweet. He's really good because of the anthem, and then also he's cheaper than a lot of the werewolves, so getting him out early is nice. Oh, we got another abundant growth. So this enchants a land for another mana of any color. Nikki's gonna turn all of chat into werewolves. It's already happening. Soraya, hello, how are you today? We are opening up Innistrad, so you join us on pack number 2. Seeing what we got. Ooh, you come in for shiny. Trey has gifted us a shiny. We have Traveler's Amulet. For 1, sacrifice this artifact. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. So go get some land. Shiny. We got another retro forest. Very pretty. And then blood. Blood for the vampire deck. And a clue. So for those who don't know what blood does, blood is for a mana and tap. Discard a card, sacrifice this token to draw a card. And then the clue is 2 and sacrifice to also draw a card. So depending on the deck that you're running. All right, cool. Well, we got 1 werewolf I was wanting, so that's a good pack for me. Sorry, what you up to today? All right, pack number 3. Let's do this. For anyone coming in, we have a set of regular boosters and then a collector's edition box. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We'll move those miniatures to tomorrow. What do you think about the evolving art and flavor text of the new cards? They've been really fun. I think, I'm trying to remember if there's any specific flavor text that's like stood out to me. But I like the retro frame of some of the art. I really love the movie poster ones. So hopefully we get some good movie poster ones in here. I think they look really fun. Like the horror movie posters. Alright, this trade show is alright. Apparently not as busy as Thursday, Friday. Starfield, but busy. Lots of kids running around the place. Alright, we got Festival Crasher, which I remember from Midnight Hunt. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature gets a 2/0 until the end of turn. Another amulet, but not shiny. Battleground Geist. Flying, other spirit creatures you control get a 1/0, so a nice anthem for those. Sanitarium Skeleton. 2 and a black. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand, so you can just keep bringing him back. We have Aim High. Untap target creature. It gets a 2/2 and gains reach until the end of turn. Ooh, Apothecary Geist. Flying. When this creature enters, if you control another spirit, you gain 3 life. I do also have the Spirit Precon from either Midnight Hunt or Crimson Vow, and I wonder if some of these would be a good addition. Midnight Scavengers. Okay. When this creature enters, you may return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to your hand. It melds with Graph Rats. Oh. So I have, I guess, the second half of what the thing melds into, which is an Eldrazi horror with haste, menace. This creature enters, other creatures you control get a 1/0 and gain menace till end of turn. Okay, so it was Graph Rats? I'm gonna set that aside, see if we get the... I haven't done anything with the meld. That's an interesting mechanic. Yep. And then we've got a Blood Tithe Harvester. So dealing with that blood token we were looking at for vampires. Oh, another Laboratory Maniac. I wanted this for Niv, but I got the a full art from... Scott pulled one. So if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. And with Niv, I'm pulling a whole bunch of cards, so this is really important for me to have so I don't mill myself out. Meld was a weird thing. Cool, though. Yeah, let's see if I can find the rats so I can show all that off. We have a Neglected Heirloom. Equipped creature gets a 1/1. When a equipped creature transforms, transform this equipment. What does it turn into? Oh, an Ashmouth Blade. Equipped creature gets a 3/3 and has first strike. Pretty good. Ooh, a Natural Growth. Always good to have. I'll keep that for whatever green deck I build next. Natural Growth is beginning of each combat. Double the power and toughness of each creature you control until the end of turn. So as an enchantment, that just stays on the board, which is great. We also have a Soul Cipher board. As an artifact. This artifact enters with 3 Omen counters on it. For 1 in blue and tap, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 in the graveyard. Whenever a creature card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, remove an Omen counter from this artifact. Then if it has no Omen counters on it, transform it. So it turns into a Spirit. It has flying. This creature can block only creatures with flying. And then you can draw 2 cards and discard a card. That's interesting. I hadn't seen that one before. This is really fun with the foil. Biolume Egg. A Serpent Egg. Has Defender. When this creature enters Scry 2, you sacrifice this creature, return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control at the beginning of next step. So we got another transform. Oh, into a Biolume Serpent. Sacrifice 2 islands. This creature can't be blocked this turn. Fix your egg. I think it's really fun with the foil. We have a Pretty Plains. And then, oh, is this what we got here? It's Abundant Growth. So the art card for it. Pretty. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and throw a Natural Growth into a sleeve. Because that's always good to have. And no Graph Rats yet, so we'll see if we get those. All right, those pack 3. What do we think so far, chat? Anything look interesting? I think the spirits I would go through and see if I wanted to throw any into that pre-con. Rat, so this is what I want to find. So melds with Graph Rats. And when they meld, we get like a giant card. It turns into some Eldrazi horror. So I'm looking, I guess, for the other half. So yeah, oh goody. So I've set it aside and we'll see if we can find it. All right, pack number 4. Let's go. What is everyone up to today? What have we got planned, chat? After this, I've got some work I need to do. Stuff to pack up. Want to play... I've been playing more Dynasty Warriors, and it's really fun. I want to play some more Dynasty Warriors today. Alright, we have Seize the Storm. Create a red elemental creature token with trample, and this token's power and toughness are each equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard, plus the number of cards with flashback you own in exile. Oh, then you can flashback 6. That could be fun. Got the Wheels of Death now, that's right. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it for Niv. I mean, I might as well set one aside. That seems like it could be fun. I think the hard part with my Spellslinger deck is I keep adding creatures instead of spells, and that's not what I need to be doing. I'm just so used to it with my green decks that I need to put more spells in. So I've been getting especially ill as the sun rises. I'll probably have to leave... I'm sorry, Blonde Cow. That is interesting. I don't know why... I feel like the mornings are always worse when you're sick. I don't know why. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? All right, we got Think Twice. Just draw a card, and you can flash back for 2 and a blue. So good to have, just for card draw. Oh my god, and so I don't think I actually have one. We have a Wildfield Scarecrow. Has Defender for 2, sacrifices creature. Search your library for 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, and then shuffle. So a good way to get some more land. Geese's Bidding. Create 2 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, and then it has Madness as well. The flavor text is also fun. Soft dirt makes for light work. All right, Grapple with the Past. I'm gonna wait a second for Sadie. Hello, Sadie. Bees loves you, Sadie. But also I want to read cards. All right. Mill 3 cards. Then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. an Inspiring Captain. This creature enters. Creature using control, get a 1/1 till the end of turn. Sadie likes madness, yeah. Sadie is madness, actually. Lunarch Veteran, I remember him from Midnight Hunt. Whenever another creature you can control enters, you gain a life. You can disturb for 1 and white. You may cast this card from your graveyard transformed for its disturb cost. Blah, blah. So he transforms into a Luminous Phantom. He's got flying. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, you gain a life. If Luminous Phantom would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. I see you, Slam. I see you. He can indeed. He can indeed. A Cobbled Lancer. This is an interesting one for Innistrad. We have a Zombie Horse. As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile a creature card from your graveyard. For 3 and a blue, exile this card from your graveyard, draw a card. Zombie covers. Adrian's Brush, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that for 35 months. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? Thank you so much for the support. We get to open magic cards today. It's a good day. What you up to today? Weird? Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't know what I'd put him with, I guess. Oh, we got another Infernal Grasp. Good to have. Valorous Stance. Instant. Choose one. Either target gains indestructible until the end of turn, or destroy target creature with 4 or greater. That's pretty good for 2 mana. That's pretty good. Thing in the Ice. We have a Horror. As Defender, this creature enters with 4 ice counters on it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, remove an ice counter from this creature. Then if it has no ice counters on it, transform it. I see the 7/8 here, and I'm very excited. What does it turn into? Oh, an Awoken Horror. So a Kraken Horror. This creature transforms into Awoken Horror. Return all non-horror creatures to their owner's hands. How many like horror things do we have? Maybe we make like a, I don't know. I feel like I want to make something with this. It sounds interesting. I don't know how much of that is in here though. Like, can we make something? I'm gonna think on that. All right, we got another Stronger Occultist, but in the retro frame. We have Join the Dance in foil. Create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens, and then you can flashback. So if you're doing human tribal. Oh my god, horror horde. I do like this island with the retro frame. That's very pretty. There are a lot of horror cards in there. We'll have to take a look here after stream. See how many we got. We got a zombie and more blood. Blood. Let me go ahead and pull that aside because that's kind of interesting to me. Throw a sleeve on ya. Just so I remember to go back and look. Still looking for those rats, though. Still looking. I mean, this was a horror, wasn't it? Yeah, Eldrazi horror. So, like, potentially something cool in here. That's Elsa's parents dying in Frozen. If only they had an island. It's when you can't pull that mana. Been there. Been there. All right, is this number 5? I think this is 5. Let's go for it. So far, some cool stuff. Werewolf I wanted. Doing okay. They got mana starved by IRL drowned. You hate to see it. The cards giveth, the cards taketh away. You hate to see it. Alright, Neonate's Rush, which I feel has gotten so many reprints here lately, but here's another. The spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a vampire. Neonate's Rush deals the damage to target creature and a damage to its controller, and draw a card. Stitched Mangler. There's another horror. This creature enters tapped. When this creature enters tapped, target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller next untap state. Got Snick. Ambush Viper. Has Flash and Death Touch. Nice little flash blocker. Blood Petal Celebrant. This creature has first strike as long as it's attacking. When this creature dies, create a blood token. Some card draw. That's what my snacks see when I open the fridge door at midnight. Yeah. You are the Ambush Viper. Another Apothecary Geist. Hinterland Logger, so a werewolf. Beginning of each upkeep, no spells are cast, transform it. So it's a 2/1 during the day. and a 4/2 at night. Nothing crazy though. It's not giving any other bonuses, but for 2 mana, it's another cheapie. So I'm gonna set it aside for now while I think about it. We have a Noose Constrictor, another snake with reach. Discard a card. This creature gets a 1/1 until the end of turn. More snake. Indulgent Aristocrat has lifelink for 2 and sacrifice a creature. Put a 1/1 counter on each vampire you control. I don't remember if we have this in our vampire deck. I'm going to set it aside just in case. Nothing crazy. So it's double strength with trample and double strength. Or double strength with trample and double strength. Right. It just takes a lot to get the... I love my werewolves, but it takes so long to get them going. It's rough. It is in there. Okay, that's what I figured, but I'll leave it for now then. Don't gaslight me, Team Jacob. So some of the other wolves do have like they give more 1/1s or yeah, things like double strike. So it just being the 2/4 is not as exciting as some of the others, but when you get like 5 or 6 werewolves, then it starts to get scary. Bad guy, what you up to today? We're opening up some magic cards. We have an Aberrant Researcher. Has Human Insect, which is just fun to read. Flying. Beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. If an instant or a sorcery card is milled this way, transform this creature. I think this is the one with the fun flavor text. So metamorphosis is a process. And then he becomes this. Yay! The final pages of the experiment log were blank. Investigators found it abandoned on a desk in a researcher's lab, open. The page flipping in the wind from a shattered window. Yeah, this card is fun. So he turns it out. There's another horror, too. Perfected form. He is perfect human insect. Yep, it's realistic perfect cell. On the same page. That's fun. I like that. Oh, I haven't seen you. Skurstak High Priest. Human Cleric. Has Morbid. Tap. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. Activate only if a creature died this turn. Interesting. I wonder if this would go with some of the... I mean, for 1 and a black... I'm not... Just in cases. You know, just in cases. Delver of Secrets. I think Delver of Secrets is in this set, too. I think Scott pulled one. More demons. That's what I'm thinking, new. We'll set them aside for now. Oh, a Restoration Angel. Flash, flying. When this creature enters, you may exile target non-angel creature you control. Return that card to the battlefield under your control. We have the Scarecrow we looked at in the retro frame. Battleground Geist we looked at earlier, but foil. Another cool swamp. And then you can use this for the transforming cards. So it says you can use this card to represent a double-faced card. So if you have the werewolves and you don't want to be flipping, you can use those to write out your stuff. All right, those 5. Still no rats. Still no rats. We continue. Resto Angel. That one seemed good. I'm assuming Scott already has all the angels he wants, but it seemed pretty good. So this is what, number 6? Yeah, exactly. Or proxies. Yeah, having something just to be able to write what you need. I think a lot of people do it so you don't have to keep flipping. I don't mind flipping, but we have a very ingy human. Alright, we have a Tower Geist, another spirit. When this creature enters, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, the other into your graveyard. Some cool art with the tower behind him. Gluttonous Guest. When this creature enters, create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, you gain a life. I don't know if that... I'm gonna set it aside. Soul Paranoia, hello! Thank you so much for that sub for 72 months. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. We're opening up some magic cards. I got my Innistrad stuff, so we're taking a look. What you up to today? We've also got a Bramble Worm. Has reach, trample. When this creature enters, you gain 5 life. 2 and a green. Exile this card from your graveyard. Gain 5 life. We are doing packet opening. Yeah. We're looking for werewolves and some vampires and just anything cool, honestly. Braid's always good to have. So 1 and a red, 3 damage to target creature or destroy target artifact. So that's a handy one. We have an Inspector. When this creature enters, investigate. So there's where the clue tokens come in. So create a clue token. It's an artifact with 2. Sacrifice this token, draw a card. Harvest Hand. When the creature dies, return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. The harvest is never finished. Love that. Oh, Scrounge Scythe. So it turns into an equipment. Equipped creature gets a 1/1. As long as equipped creature is a human, it has Menace, and then it has Equip 2. That's kind of fun. Oh, that's right, noob. We found it. We found it. Blood Artist. Let's go for vampires. Whenever this creature or another creature dies, target player loses a life, and you gain a life. Oh, Pack Guardian. Wolf Spirit. Flash. When this creature enters, you may discard a land card. If you do, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. It's creepy. Paranoise is going to try and draw some stuff for my RPGs today while either watching One Piece or the Orville, which is actually pretty good. Where are you in One Piece? I am now to Thriller Bark. I was watching that last night. We have Wild Hunger, more snakes. Target creature gets a 3/1, gains trample until the end of turn. Oh, this is interesting. So it is 2 and a green, but the flashback is 3 and a red. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback card, so then exile it. So a Gruul flashback. Interesting. What was that vampire? Oh, a few cards ago that was... You don't need to see that name. It's Blood Artist. You don't need to see that. That doesn't need to go in your Rakdos deck. A Blood Artist. Yeah, Blood Artist is very good. I know that we have one in our vampire deck. Thriller Bark Best Arc. It's got some problematic stuff in it, which kind of turned me off from it, but I'm going to keep watching it. Had that in my initial Innistrad deck. Yeah. Alright, we've got Gaia Reach Bandit. Haste. Beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform this creature. So we have a human rogue werewolf who becomes the Vilden Pack Alpha. Whenever werewolf you control enters, you may transform it. Beginning of each upkeep, if... Oh, that transforms it back. Okay. I think that's kind of nice to have. What are we... 2 and a red? I'm going to set it aside. Think about it. I think about it. 1 arc pass. Okay, so you're just ahead of me. Yesterday I finished the 70 archipelago. Nice. Nice. Cultivator Colossus. Look at this boy. We have a plant beast. Has trample. Cultivator Colossus' power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. That's fun. This creature enters, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. If you do, draw a card and repeat this process. Hello, landfall deck. Yoink. Cultivator, woo! Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go into my landfall deck. Oh, I have a thing in the ice in the retro frame. So that was the one that turned into the big horror. We have a Scorned Villager in Shiny. Another cool swamp. And we have a Spirit, or the human we saw. Still no rats. Still no rats. Alright, this is what, number 7? I wanna get the big card. It's too cool. I wanna get the big card. Alright. We have a Deranged Assistant. Human Wizard. You can tap, mill a card, add a uncolored mana. That's pretty cool. We also have Murderous Compulsion. Sorcery, 1 and a black. Destroy target tapped creature. And it also has Madness. We do have an art card at the bottom. Yeah. We have an eccentric fart. I love the art for this one. Human Peasant. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. You may return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. So just looking for lands. Giving the giant centipede a pumpkin. I love it. The rats got eaten by the werewolves? Maybe. Maybe. I want to find it, though. Borrowed Hostility. I don't know this one. Instant. Escalate 3. Pay this cost for each mode chosen beyond the first. Okay. So it's choose one or both, but you pay more mana for the second. Target creature gets a 3/0 until end of turn, and target creature gets first strike until the end of turn. We're at 95 cards in the vampires before it had basic lands. Okay, the deck's, we good. We good. Looks like someone trying to kill a spider while trying not to get too close. Slam speaks from experience, yeah. Cathar Commando. Flash, and then 1, then sacrifice the creature, destroy target artifact or enchantment. So a cheap removal. Abyssinian Priest. 1 and tap target non-human creature. Conduit of Storms, another a werewolf and a horror, so I'm interested. When this creature attacks, add red at the beginning of your next main phase this turn. For 3 red, transform. Look at this art. Look at him. Conduit of Emrakul, an Eldrazi werewolf. Whenever this creature attacks, add 2 uncolored at the beginning of your next main phase this turn. As without, so within. He's fun. I dig that. You know what? Heck it. Set it aside. I remember this from a bunch of white. Each cheap cleric gives other cheap cleric 1/1 decks. Yeah, I'd be mad too. We've got Fiery Temper. Fiery Temper deals 3 damage to any target. That's nice. For 1 and 2 red. I would say look for medallions and monuments too. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, Mentor of the Meek. Whenever another creature you control with 2 or less entries, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. Mentor of the Meek, very good. Edgar's Awakening, sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you discard this card, you may pay black. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty good too. I don't know if that's grabbing it. We got a Rockfall Veil. Subjugator Angel in retro. Flying, when this creature enters, tap all creatures your opponents control. Annoying, but not bad. Crawl from the Cellar in foil. A Pretty Island. And then we got an art card. This is Bloodline Keeper, which is a very good vampire. So may get that card a little bit later, but there is art card. And that's our pack. I don't remember what number it said. Is that 7? I think that's right. Next. I think this is 8. I can't keep count. I guess next time I should find a way to do that. Ooh, right? We do 11. I want to find something to do with some of the art cards. Because there's some really, really, really pretty art cards. And I just don't have something to do with them. I need to find something I want to do with them. I guess anyone in chat, my Magic players. Or I guess any trading card game. Do you guys have something to do with either art cards or cards you want to display? Alright. Silent Departure. So just 1 blue. Return target creature to its owner hand, and you can flashback. That is nice to have. Eaten Alive. As additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature or play 3 in a black. Exile target creature or planeswalker, which is nice to have as well. Intrepid Provisioner. Trample. This creature enters another target human you control, gets a 2/2 till the end of turn. Ancestral Anger. Target creature gains trample and gets +X, +0 until end of turn. X is 1 plus a number of cards. Name Ancestral Anger. Oh, in your graveyard. Draw a card. So not great for me, but potentially for someone else. Right, how the ones you like? Glue them to a board, get it framed. Eaten Alive I've been taking in more. Like, I added it to my Squirrel deck. I've just been, like, keeping some of them back because they're very good to have. Alright, Reckless Scholar. You can tap, target player draws a card, and then discards a card. Angelic Purge. Some additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a permanent, exile target, artifact, creature, or enchantment. We must save you from yourselves. Oh, another Scorned Villager. I might take this one in, because I think I had a foil. I don't need a foil. I'll figure it out. Put it there for now. Vile Spawn Spider. And it's got reach. Beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. For 2, a green, and a blue, tap. Sacrifice this creature. Create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each creature card in your graveyard. Activate only as sorcery. We have Mistraven. It's flying. Its target enters, return target creature to its owner's hand. Some more blue. Hey Alex, welcome in. We here. How are you today? What you up to today? We are going through Innistrad. So we picked up a box of play boosters, and then we also have some collectors that we'll do later. Sorry I can speak. I'm reading too much. Alright, Compelling Deterrence. Return target non-land permanent to its owner hand. Then that player discards a card if you control a zombie. My workout better not have been a dream. Almost done. Let's go. Let's get it. Up, Shipwreck Marsh. Ambitious Farmhand in the retro. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Then it has Coven. Transform this creature. Activate only if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. So it transforms into a Seasoned Cathar, which has lifelink, and it's a 3/3. So get land and a transformation. Summary Dismissal. Exile all other spells and counter all abilities. The flavor text is, let's start fresh, shall we? let's just clear that stack. Really cool mountain. And we got a vampire and a vampire with flying. Okay. Still no rats. Next. I think 9. I could be wrong. I couldn't remember if this was the release where it's not as many packs. It might be Aether Drift is the first with less packs. Alright, next. We have a Siege Zombie. Tap 3 untapped creatures you control. Each opponent loses a life. That's pretty good. Cobbled Wings Artifact Equipment. Equipped creature has flying. Equip 1. Another duel for dominance. So that was counters and then fight, which is good for green. Older and Duelist. Haste. When this creature enters, target creature can't block this turn. Another vampire. Imprisoned in the Moon, which I love the art for this. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature, land, or planeswalker. Enchanted permanent is a colorless land with tap to add uncolored. Loses all other card types and abilities. Sadie does like this card, yeah. I wonder if you get the 013 Zombie Defenders. Always fun to slap down on the field. Unhallowed Phalanx. Maybe. We'll take a look. New challenge. Make a deck out of the cards Sadie reacts to. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. We'll see what we get here. Bound by Moon Silver. I don't know this one either. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack, block, or transform. You can sacrifice another permanent, attach this aura to target creature, activate only as a sorcery, and only once per turn. There's Delver of Secrets. We were talking about that earlier. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If an instant or a sorcery card is revealed, transform it. So it becomes an Insectile Aberration. Has flying. The flavor text. Unfortunately, all of my test animals have died or escaped, so I shall be the final subject. I feel no fear. This is a momentous night. So I can go with our other human insect. Sadie looking at the best card. Sadie looking at the worst card. She's like, I want every cheap creature, please. Imagine you flip a card and suddenly this is you. Yep. Yep. All right, we've got Morkrut Banshee. Creepy art. Has Morbid. When this creature enters, if a creature died this turn, target creature gets a -4/-4 until the end of turn. So slapping that down, second phase. Slayer of the Wicked. When this creature enters, you may destroy target vampire, werewolf, or zombie. Got another Soul Cipher board. A Deathcap Glade. Imprison in the Moon in the retro. Got a Millipede in shiny. Another cool swamp. And another little proxy card. Okie dokes. Next. Let's see. Rise says, Slam, building my Blood Angel Captain. Fist, Power Sword, or Chain Sword for a Death Company Captain. Chat, what do we think? Alright, next pack. I think this must be 10. Because I got 2 left, and I think there would be a stack of 12. Looky duck. We did get a booster box. We have a booster box, and then we have some collectors we're going to do at the end. Yeah. We have a Lunarch Mantle. Enchant creature. Gets a 2/2, has 1, sacrifice a permanent. This creature gains flying till the end of turn. Creepy old man, welcome in. How are you? Power Fist if you don't have anti-monster vehicle. Yeah, if you need it. Guess it depends on what you want it to do. Is that just it? It of the Horrid Swarm. More Eldrazi. We have Emerge 6 in a green. You may cast the spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the Emerge cost reduced by that creature's mana value. Okay, I couldn't remember what it was. When you cast the spell, create 2 1/1 green insect creature tokens. Emerge. We have a Butcher Ghoul. It has Undying. This creature dies if it had no 1/1 counters on it. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it. The set's taking me back when I opened Innistrad for the first time. God, I'm old. It's kind of fun because Midnight Hunt was out when, and Crimson Vow was when we first started too. So it's like, I'm also, like, obviously it's not the first Innistrad, but like when we got started, it's kind of fun seeing the cards again. We got a Young Wolf, the regular one. So he also has the same Undying mechanic. Got Evolving Wilds, always good to have. We have the Village Messenger, which is a werewolf. Has haste, beginning of each upkeep, he transforms. I'm afraid it's bad news. We have a Moonrise Intruder, which also has menace. It is just a 2/2. So maybe. I think the other one's a little bit stronger of a take, but good to have it. We have Spider Spawning. Sorcery. Create a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach for each creature card in your graveyard, and you can flash it back so you can keep swarming spiders. Alex says, my first set was Portal, which I very much doubt we will see again. That was 96. Got a Lightning Axe. It's an additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card, or pay 5. Lightning Axe does 5 damage to target creature. It's a lot of damage for, well, depending on which cost you take. Rise from the Tides. Create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. Angel Fire Ignition. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. Gains Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until the end of turn, and you can flash it back. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve that one. That's pretty wild for a 1 red-white. 2 counters, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until the end of turn. Well, pretty good. I started Magic, with Mirage. Yeah, for those who have been playing Magic, when did you start? Rise from the Tides, it me, it you. Oh, you've got Bruna, the Fading Light. Angel Horror. When you cast a spell, you may return target angel or human creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So this one melds with Gisela, the Broken Blade. She now sees only Emrakul's visions. That's fun. That's fun. So we have another. We're looking for an Eldrazi Angel now. Got 2 big cards we're looking for. I'm also going to put her in a sleeve. Just in case. First Innistrad Arena. say, 'cause she hopped in when we were hopping in. It's also a great stream. Oh, I chill in the massage lounge. Thanks for hanging out. I used to have my friend's store and sort all of his super old cards for him. We got another Mistraven, but with the retro. Faith Unbroken. Train creature you control. When this aura enters, exile target creature and opponent controls till this aura leaves the battlefield. Gets a 2/2. Another cool planes. And then a zombie and blood. Okay, that had some cool ones. Between the Angel Fire and then Bruna. That's pretty good ones. Still no rats, though. Still no rats. Alright. This is what, 11? I believe? Paranoia and I were talking One Piece. Anyone else watching anything right now? I watched the new episode for Dragon Ball. I'm watching One Piece. I've just been cruising through that, especially this week. It's been a rough week. One Piece has been relaxing. Anyone else watching anything good? Alright. Need to watch New Daima. Alright, we got a Hungry Ridge Wolf. So I can another wolf or werewolf. This creature gets a 1/0 and has trample. It's another good cheapy werewolf. Spontaneous Mutation. Flash enchant creature. It gets a -X, -O, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. It's kind of fun. Waste of Mine says, finally watched Dune 2 yesterday. Oh, I need to watch... We should have a new Sakamoto Days too. I forgot. But watching all the Twin Peaks since I've not seen it. The entire release was... Oh, you think so creepy, Elmine? It's funny you say that because we have some Ice Age and it's actually selling okay there for a bit. It's interesting. Went to the movies last night and saw Presents. Oh, Olivia's Dragoon. I haven't seen this one. A Vampire Berserker. Discard a card. This creature gains flying until the end of turn. It's not great, but kind of interesting. Festerhide Boar. It has Trample and then Morbid. So it enters with 2 1/1 counters on it if a creature died this turn. Jazzy, hello. How are ya? You are here. What you up to? Paranoia. So Sakamoto Days is another series I've been obsessed with. I need more, considering the manga to have... I think I will once the season kind of wraps up. We're enjoying it too. Alright, Vulnerant Epicure. This creature enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Create a blood token. Soul Guide Griff. When it enters, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Desperate Farmer. Lifelink. When another creature you control dies, transform this creature into a Depraved Harvester, which is a knight with lifelink. So 4/3. Lingering Souls. Create 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. You can flash that back, so you can just keep making spirit creatures. Demonic Sheep. Yeah, it's an interesting one. This is good. Keep making spirits. Deadly Allure. Target creature gains Death Touch till end of turn and must be blocked this turn if able. A flashback. Oh, we got it. Golgari. Flashback for green. So that's fun. Duskwatch Recruiter, which I think is the one that I got pulled out. So another werewolf. Bill, thank you so much for that sub for 64 months of support. Bill's transforming into a derp-raised harvester. Welcome in. How are you? I placed Bill on the field. What you up to today? Welcome, welcome. We're going through Innistrad. We're just opening packs today. That's all the energy I have to do today. We're opening packs. Oh, I got an Emrakul. Emrakul, the Promised End. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each card type among cards in your graveyard. When you cast a spell, you gain control of target opponent during that player's next turn. After that turn, that player takes an extra turn. Flying, trample, protection from instants. It's not the Emrakul we're looking for today, but we did get an Emrakul, so that's cool. In you go. Scott is hoping for the movie poster one when we get to the collector's box. That's all the energy you have. You should replenish with a booze-infused Red Bull. I have done that once, and never again. No, never again. Red Bull, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got Eldritch Evolution in the retro frame. We got the Griff in shiny. We got a Forest, and then another little token card. A classic vodka Red Bull, yeah. Did it once, never again. My body did not like that. Alright, this is the last of our first stack. So I guess number 12. Still looking for rats? Still looking for Gisela? Because I want to meld. I want the big card. I want big cards. That's what hard Baja Blast is for, yeah. A stimulant relaxant mix is so natural. I know. Rats aren't here. I'm gonna find some rats. Alright, we have a Wretched Throng. A zombie horror. When this creature dies, you may search your library for a card named Wretched Throng, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Flavor text is, oh no, again! Oh no. Tragic Slip is also a fun card I've been putting into my black decks. So target creature gets a -1/1 until the end of turn. It gets a -13 until end of turn instead if a creature died this turn. So just a real easy way to take out something big if you're doing some damage. I've been adding that to more things too. It's fun. Alright, we have a regular Abundant Growth. We have a lot of Abundant Growth, which is great for how much green I like to play. Faithless Looting, also very good. So draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards for a red, if you just need to mix it up a bit. Yeah, chat does that. I think my biggest problem with Magic the Gathering is after I open the cards, my ADHD takes over. I have no desire to figure out what to do with the massive cards I now have. I like to pick a theme, Bill, so I'll see what I have, and it's like, okay, there's a couple things that was interesting, and I'm gonna focus on that and build something around it. I don't know if that helps, but I love mechanics. So if I see a mechanic that I am interested in, I just go, yeah, go vampires, go demons, go, I have a landfall deck. I just love landfall. So anything that helps me do landfall, I just grab that. And my theme is losing. Crimes, perforate Nikki. Yeah, see, you just pick something. Something like that. Maybe we don't pick that last one. Maybe something else. There's lots of themes out there. There's lots of themes. If you want help, Bill, we're always here. I'm happy to help. Alright, we have a Crusader of Odric. Crusader of Odric's power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. This one gets really annoying. Another Villagers. That was that werewolf I looked at. Slime. Yeah, Noob's got a slime deck, which is really fun. And I'm ready for the game that just goes absolutely ham. We have a Wandering Mind. Another horror. Flying. When this creature enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. Headed out, Alex. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Thanks for popping in. Catch you later. Nebelgast Herald. Flash. Flying. When this creature or another spirit you control enters, tap target creature and opponent controls. I do like Moonlight Hunt. This is a fun one. Instant. Choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control that's a wolf or a werewolf deals damage equal to its power to that creature. As a green girly. I love this one. What's that side? I'm pretty sure it's already in the deck, but I want to make sure. We have a Tinblade Geist. Double Strike. Disturb 2. Oh, Disturb 2. You may cast this card from your graveyard transformed to its Disturb cost. What does this turn into? Twin Blade Invocation. Sorry. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has Double Strike. If invocation will be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So it comes back as an enchantment. Get jumped. Yep. It's fun. All these puppies. We have a Mausoleum Wanderer. Whenever a spirit you control enters, this creature gets a 1/1 till the end of turn. You can sacrifice this creature, counter target instant or sorcery spell, unless the controller plays X, where X is this creature's power. That could get pretty wild. I don't remember if this is in that deck that I like. I'm going to grab it just in case. Because that precon was pretty strong out of the box, but like, if I can add a little more to it. You know? That might also be a good thing, Bill. If you just want to pick up, if you don't want to think about it, but you have a theme you like, there's all the pre-constructed too that you could pick up. Where it's already built, you just gotta play it. Alright, we have the mantle we saw earlier in the retro frame. Festival Crasher in the shiny. Got planes. A lot of pumpkins. And another little token thing. Did we get the good cards? We've gotten some cool stuff. Yeah. The thing I'm waiting for, Replay, is we have some that meld. So it's 2 cards, and then when you put them together, it's 1 big card. So I'm trying to find the other half of 2 different things. And our first stack of stuff, we've not completed one yet, so we're still looking. Whoa, that was loud, sorry. Next stack of stuff. Replay, what you up to today? I mentioned I was playing some more Dynasty Warriors. What games were we all playing, chat? Dynasty Warriors has been a lot of fun. I found, Slam mentioned, I found the wheels, which are like, if you played Final Fantasy 14, they have like the dancer chakrams. It's like that. And I want to get, I think I found the next store had level it up ones, but it was like right as I was stopping for the night. I wanna work with those. I wanna play with those. Okay, so I need to take inventory of my goblins. I might need help building a Krenko deck. We can absolutely help. Red aggro is very fun. It's also just 1 color, which makes it easy to pick out stuff. Gain of precons are a great way to see how much of each thing you might want. You construct your own deck. Yeah, I think it's really cool because, like, they're not optimized. They're not going to have, like, the... Usually when you're upgrading a precon, you're adding in the, like, really pricey cards. But you can kind of see what cards they're putting together for a mechanic or a theme. And it's a good place to start. And then if you want to upgrade it, you can. If you don't, that's also fine. So precons are a cool way to go. Alright, we got Murderous Compulsion. We had that earlier. I'm going to start going a little quicker through the things we've already looked at. Otherwise, we're never getting through these stacks. Syncopate is new, though. Instant. Counter target spell unless its controller plays X. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into the owner's graveyard. Kind of fun. I'm going to set that aside for Niv because I don't have a Syncopate. Evolving Wilds. We have a Lantern Bearer. Flying and then Disturb 2. So he turns into Lantern's Lift, which is another enchantment, like the one we were looking at. Gets a 1/1, has flying. Then if it would be put into the graveyard elsewhere, exile instead. So that's another fun little enchantment flip. We have a Lightning Axe, another Mentor of the Meek, a Lumberknot, which is a tree folk. He has hexproof. Whenever a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Been a Goblin fan forever, so I got a few at this point. Nice. Wait, I was on a toothbrush and stock trading apps. I know if we've got a few good ones so far, Replay. The ones we're really excited for are actually in this box, which we're gonna do after we do the regular packs. So we've got some cool stuff, but not the like crazy stuff just yet, if that makes sense. We're doing the regular packs first. We have Talia, Heretic Cathar. So first strike, creatures and non-basic lands your opponents control enter tapped. Pain in the ass, but we have it. This is on site. Gone. Bye. Go ahead and put a sleeve on that. Lunarch Veteran in the retro. Dawnheart Disciple in foil. These islands, this style of lands is so cool. I really like them. We'll have to see if I have enough of one of them to swap out for a deck. Probably isn't worth much, like 30 cents for the retro frame. Oh well, she's in a sleeve. Alright. Next pack. We have Olivia's Dragoon again. Spore Crawler. So it's a fungus. When this creature dies, draw a card. We have the Epicure again. We have another Wretched Throng. The Dauntless Cathar. For 1 and a white, exile this card from your graveyard. Create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Activate only a sorcery. You're Brian, welcome in. How are you today? The Throng song. Yeah, that's right. One creature, do something. Wasted effect. Exactly. Thank you so much for the bits. Another Wandering Mind. Geist Catcher's Rig. We haven't seen this one yet. We have, it's a construct. When this creature enters, you may have it deal 4 damage to a target creature with flying. Go catch all of those spirits. We'll catch them. Another Slayer of the Wicked. Oh, this one's scary, especially if you have just like a slime deck or an heir apparent deck. Destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent. I have this in my squirrel deck, and it's pretty nasty. I know, noob. I know. It's nasty, because then it just takes out every single one of them. Everybody says, cooking dinner. Got 40 minutes, so I gotta run down more to the food. What you making? Did we get it? We got it. We got Gisela, Broken Blade. Another Angel Horror. So she's got flying, first strike, and lifelink. Beginning of your end step, if you both own and control Gisela and a creature named Bruna the Fading Light, exile them, then meld them into Brazella, Voice of Nightmares. I'm gonna do it. So we have Gisela, and then we have Bruna, and then we get this, chat. Isn't that fun? So there is the full card. Ooh. That's sick. Really, really creepy. So altogether it is a 9/10. Flying, first strike, vigilance, lifelink. Your opponents can't cast spells with mana value 3 or less. Tape them together. We fusion dance. That's right. So there we go. There is Bruna and Gisela. We got the combo. Got the combo. Very cool. You know someone local looking for both? Okay. Well, for now, they're going in sleeves. And then we'll decide what we're doing. For now, they go into sleeves. But we finished one. So now we just gotta find some graph rats. That's my goal. Hey, Hulk, welcome in. How are you today? Good. I'm glad we got to do one fusion dance. Another Silent Departure in retro. Valorous Stance in shiny. We did look at this one earlier. We got a Shiny Forest. And then Blood and Clue. I'm good, Hulk. We get to open some magic cards today, so it's a good day. We are opening up a whole bunch of Innistrad. So I got a box of just regular boosters, and then we have some collectors we're going to do later, too. Next pack. See what we got. Whoop. Have anything fun planned for today, Hulk? Another Eaten Alive that I will, I'll hoard away. Another Abundant Growth that I will hoard away. Blood Petal Celebrant, we looked at that earlier. I was a diehard Magic fan, and then I sold my collection. That's fair. We're getting back into it. We got back into it with Commander, and it's been a lot of fun. Another Village Rites. Draw cards. It's called Shield Mate. Gives a 1/0 until end of turn when it enters. Another Static Awakener. Haunted Dead. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. For 1 and a black, discard 2 cards. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So bringing it back as a zombie and spirits. If you hold the booster by the sides and pull on the center tab, the Mylar pops out. I'll try it. I had tried it before and it wasn't working. That was the way I've been doing it. I have found doesn't, because one of the corners was getting like bumped the other way I was doing it, so that's why I've been doing that way. I'll try it again, but I don't know. They fight me. We've got Forbidden Alchemy. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Chalice of Life. Tap and gain a life. If you have at least 10 life more than your starting life total, transform it. Okay, so this becomes Chalice of Death. Oh, you can just keep tapping it. For target player loses 5 life. That's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. We've got a Hermit Druid. For green and tap, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a basic land card. Put that card into your hand. All other cards revealed this way into your graveyard. Yoink. Yoink. All right, we got another Laboratory Maniac. I guess I need to decide which Laboratory Maniac I want. You know, I'm going to put the Chalice of Life in. It's just an uncommon, but that seems kind of fun. Seems kind of fun. In you go. Why not? I kind of like the Laboratory Maniac in the retro frame. I don't know. Sometimes the like newer art, I don't feel like always vibes with the retro frame, but I think this one looks really nice together. We've got a Blood Mad Vampire. It's the Berserker we looked at. Another cool planes with the pumpkins, and then Infernal Grasp art card. Edgar Serialized dropped to 35. Dropped to, yeah. Still some crazy money. Do enjoy the magic, continue the trip of all scientists are mad scientists. Let me, what did Replay say? Hold the booster by the sides, pull on the center tab. Okay, hold it by the sides. No. I don't know how they're doing it. Avian, hello, how are you? Yeah, that's why I've been doing it this way. That one ripped weird on me, but there we go. Avian, what you up to this weekend? We're just opening up packs today. We got Innistrad. So it's fun because Innistrad was, Midnight Hunt, Crimson Vow were out when we first played. And now we're back around. We're remastering. Of course they're mad. It's not dramatic if they're only slightly miffed. That's right. That's right. The collectors pulled apart real easy? Okay, so maybe it's just the pack. Being lazy, Avian, I'm glad. Come be lazy and look at cards with us. We're going to find some more pretty art. All right. There's the Golem we saw earlier. Millipede we saw. We are to the point where we've seen a lot of cards. I'm going to go a little bit quicker through things we haven't seen. Or we have seen. You can get into Star Wars Unlimited with the paper pack. Son of Horus, welcome in. How are you today? I think Ferocious Lion in chat has mentioned the Star Wars game. I don't know much about it. We do have a Somberwald Sage. Fierce Lion, not Ferocious. Sorry, Fierce Lion was playing Star Wars. The wrong F adjective. Somberwald Sage, another druid. Add 3 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. Savage Alliance. We have Escalate. So it's just pay 1 more for each chosen mode. Choose 1 or more. Creatures target player controls gain trample until the end of turn. Deals 2 damage to target creature. Deals 1 damage to each creature target opponent controls. Pretty good too. Good old green mana dork. We love them. We gotta have them for all the big stuff. Art Ghoul of Thraben. Zombie Cleric. Whenever this creature or another zombie you control dies, look at the top of your library. If it's a zombie card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card in your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. Pretty good for zombie deck. We have a Grizzled Angler. Mill 2 cards, and if there's a colorless creature in your graveyard, transform this creature. What do you turn into? A Grizzly Anglerfish? Oh my gosh, I love this. An Eldrazi Fish. For 6, creature your opponent control, attack this turn if able. That's really fun. I like this. Yeah, I gotta find something with these types of cards. The like horrors and this is kind of fun. Oh, we do have a Red and 7. Spoilers. Is Mickey a green dork? Probably. That's probably fair. Son of Horse says, I'm good. I've my delicious lunch of salami, Colby Jack cheese, and cottage cheese. Crushed a cheeseburger and some bunch of French fries right now. I mean, you could do the burger without the bun. I do that a lot for keto. All right, we do have Ren and 7. So we got a Planeswalker. That does a lot of stuff. So for +1, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand, the rest in the graveyard. Put any number of land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. For -3, create a green tree folk creature token with reach, and this token's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Return all permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. You get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size. I think I need to steal this. I think that's gonna come with me. Wink. Oh, so that's a lot of lands for landfall-y things. That's gonna come with me. We have the Butcher Ghoul in the retro frame. Oh, we have a very fancy Abrade. It's a little hard to see with the foil, unfortunately, but yeah, that's fun. I like that. Another Creepy Swamp, and then a Blood or a Cleep. Got breakfast, Jazzy? Sounds good. Did you say you're doing a sandwich? Breakfast sandwich? Alright. Next. On to the next one. I need to find a way I can open these quicker. Rephrase way does not work for me. Or at least for these packs. Breakfast. You getting breakfast face tonight? I'm just now realizing I didn't eat breakfast, so let's see how we go here. We got another Hippogriff. Another Siege Zombie. Darnhart Disciple. Alchemist Greeting. Alchemist Greeting deals 4 damage to target creature, and then it has Madness as well. I love the flavor text. It's just impressive from Chandra. Do I want this in Niv? Maybe. Maybe is the answer. You have waffles? I want waffles. What do you have on your waffles? That's the question. What do you like to put on waffles? Someone's been watching Red Dwarf. Niblis of the Urn. Has flying. When this creature attacks, you may tap target creature. So a cheapy spirit with tapping. Another Spooter. Another Lumberknot. Another Vampire. This looks fun. Distended Mindbender. Eldrazi Insect. Emerge 5 and 2 black. When you cast the spell, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose from it a non-land card with mana value 3 or less and a card with mana value 4 or greater. That player discards those cards. That's fun. Into us leave with you. Just take all your cards. Discard all that. Try taking the cards down the end of the pack. Hold the pack with the corners of the cards tight as N and pull the middle tab. This is my purpose now, defeating the wrap. I'll give it a try. Hey, Wolfsarg, welcome in. How are you? I do want to go a little quicker, Scott. That's why I'd like it to work, but if it doesn't, that's fine. So there is the Blood Artist again, but with the retro frame. Gather the Townsfolk. Create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens. Fateful Hour. If you have 5 or less life, create 5 of those tokens instead. That's kind of fun, like a last stand mechanic. That's a very cool mountain. I love that. And then another little token card. Alright, next. Alright. Shake the cards. They hold by the corners. Yeah. I think they're just tough to open. I heard if you just snap that son of a bitch in half before you open it, it's the easiest way to get the wrapper off. Be really funny if we did it and then it's even harder to open. got another Traveler's Amulet. I'm just going to take this out. It's bothering me. There. Okay. We have the Stitched Mangler. We got that one. Another Skeleton. Another Provisioner. Another Storm. Oh, this is the... Dang it. We have 2 of the ones waiting on rats now. Dang it. Gotta find these darn rats. Got a Storm-Carved Coast. Dang it. Another Priest. Essence Flux and Foil. Forest. And a Look how happy he is, though. Look how happy this demon is. I love him. I love him. And a Human Cleric, which is also kind of cool art. But I do love this demon. No, the other end. Mafta Home and Reno Show. May your packs be valuable and your rares many. Thank you, Reaper. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be opening up some more. Yay! Demon! Yay! Let's see what we got. Alright, got another Think Twice in case we want to think like 8 times. Scarecrow. Kisa's Bidding. Another snake. Trash painting the cards full. Yeah, all the packs are on the floor. It's just easier. I don't have room up here on the table. Hamlet Captain is new. Whenever this creature attacks or blocks other humans you control, get a 1/1 till the end of the turn. So if you're doing a human tribal deck, would be good to have. What are you? Drew now Corpse Trawler. When this creature enters, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. For 2 and a black, target zombie gains Death Touch till the end of turn. Some more zombie shenanigans. Emperor, welcome in. How are ya? We're doing pretty well so far. So we are opening up regular packs at the moment. And then we also have some fancy collectors. So we're going to do those at the end. What are you up to today, Emperor? What is the background cover? This is a play mat, and I'll zoom out. It is from Peach Momoko, who has worked with Marvel, but also does her own illustrations and kind of the Junji Ito kind of style. That's what it reminds me of, but it's really pretty and creepy. But that's a playmat. She did a secret layer with magic, so I think it was like 5 or 6 spell cards. And then the playmat was part of it as well. So that's what I got. Fancy painting the deserter today. Necromunda wall is reducing. You're doing it. You're doing it. The big eye is staring into your soul. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, we have a Restless Bloodseeker. Beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a blood token. You can sacrifice 2 blood tokens to transform this creature. Activate as a sorcery. So we get a Blood-Soaked Reveler. He is also very happy to be here. Same thing, beginning of your end step, if you gain life, get a blood token. 4 and a black. Each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. So that's fun. I don't know if he's in our deck. I'll set him aside just in case. Altered Ego. Spell can't be countered. It is a creature. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it enters with X additional 1/1 counters on it. I think I need to enhance a bit more too. Put that away. That's kind of fun. I'll steal that. Or at least leave it for now. It is interesting. When we were playing, like, first getting back to things, I'm like, I don't quite understand Simic. I don't understand blue-green, and now it's all I want to play. Something clicked while I was digging into it. Now it's all I want to play. Ooh, we got a fancy Abundant Growth. I may swap the one I have out for foil. We have so many Abundant Growth. It is indeed abundant. Oh, we got an art card for Gitrog. So this is the Gitrog monster. Yeah, art card for him. That is the, if you get the movie poster version, that's the art for it. So that's fun. Lucky duck. Shiny, pretty, right, Emperor? Do you want to see the really cool thing we've got so far, Emperor? Okay, let me get these back out. So there is a mechanic called meld. And essentially, if you have two halves that have meld, it's like this one. At the beginning of your end step, if you both can own and control Gisela and a creature named Bruna, the Fading Light, exile them and then meld them into Brizella, Voice of Nightmares. That's what the card says. So if you have both, you get to do this. You get to flip them over and make this. You get a giant card. Yeah. So we did complete one. And then I'm waiting to get the rest of the second one. We did make the fusion dance joke. We did. Isn't that fun? So I think that's the big one so far we've gotten. Pretty cool. It's very fun. I like it. All right. Next pack. Let's dive in. We melding dancing. To the pile with you. Okay. I got another Imprisoned in the Moon. Another Grapple with the Past. Blood Mad Vampire. Abundant Maw. We have an Eldrazi Leech. When you cast the spell, target opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. So more Eldrazi. That's pretty creepy. Another Gather the Townsfolk. Hanrir Watchkeep. I think this also had meld. No, not this one. Okay, so this one's a Human Warrior Werewolf. Defender. Beginning of each upkeep if no spells are cast this turn. So this has the old Day-Night. And he turns into the Bane of Hanweir? Hanweir? This creature attacks each combat if able. And then the same mechanic. So 5/5. He's 8. A lot of the werewolves start at like the 3 mana, so it's kind of hard to like swap out ones if they're about the same. If they're cheaper, it's easier to pull them in, but Galvanic Juggernaut. This creature attacks each combat if able. This creature doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever another creature dies, untap this creature. That's kind of fun. We also have a Boarded Window. Creatures attacking you get a -1/-0. Beginning of each end step, if you're dealt 4 or more damage this turn, exile this artifact. Ooh, that's the one we got the art card for. That's a pretty Infernal Grasp. He's the Juggernaut, that's right. Destroy target creature, you lose 2 life. It's very pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and put a sleeve on that because pretty. The Snuggle Struggle. I might swap out. I don't know. It's a pretty one. I kind of put it somewhere. I don't remember which one we have in the vampires. We have Zealous Conscripts. When this creature enters, gain control of target permanent until the end of turn. Untap the permanent. It gains haste till the end of turn. Necroduality. Whenever a non-token zombie you control enters, create a token that's a copy of that creature. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a CV on that. But Zealous Conscripts might also get a sleeve, just for in cases. That was a good card. I like thought about it as I put it down. And we should throw a sleeve on it. Alright, we also have another Hippogriff. We've gotten so many of these little guys. I don't know, it might be time for me to... Scott's got all the Eldrazi, but like I got a lot here now. Mountain, and then another token card. I'm gonna make another stack somewhere. Alright, next. Griff the Hippos, right? What you up to today? Welcome in. We're doing some pack openings because I didn't want to wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back to mini painting. I think we're gonna take like a project finish day. Before I open this one. I did work on our little Space Wolf some more. He's coming along. So I got some more work on the armor. I got a bit more on the weapons. I was working on the side of his little head. So he's coming along nicely. But I want to get him finished up. I want to... Yeah, Bill, he's been a lot of fun. I need to start his little eyes. I need to start the eyes. I want to get him finished up. I want to work on Shenron and Goku because that's very close. And then I also have the ice for Dizzy for the repaint for that too. So I think we're going to take a project finish day tomorrow. Tony, welcome in. How are you today? We are opening up Innistrad packs. So you join as we're about to open another one. Is anyone doing some hobby today? What do we got, chat? What's everyone working on this week? Alright. Another spontaneous mutation. Falconwrath Torturer. Sacrifice a creature. This creature gains flying until the end of turn. If the sacrificed creature was a human, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Another Spore Crawler. Another Alchemist Greeting. Blazing Torch. Equipped creature can't be blocked by vampires or zombies. Equipped creature has tap, sacrifice, Blazing Torch. Blazing Torch deals 2 damage to any target. And then equip 1 on it. Wolfstark is almost done with an Autark. Right, it's working on a tuna sandwich. Delicious. Working on a new season of Diablo 4. Working more on the rescues during the football games. Nice. Okay, we've looked at these earlier. Honeymoon Hearse. This is the first time I've gotten this one. Artifact Vehicle. Has Trample. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. There is Egg. Oh, we have a battle. I've only ever done one of these like once, and I think it was on Arena. But we had the Invasion of Innistrad. Battle Siege. As a siege enters, choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it, and then cast it as transformed. So it has Flash. When this battle enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -13 till the end of turn. And then when it comes back, it is Deluge of the Dead. When this enchantment enters, create 2/2/2 black zombie creature tokens. 2 and a black, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Anime figure repaint, except you paint it in the Peach Momoko style. It would be cool. I don't know what type of figure it would be for it to work, I guess. But yeah, I like the idea. I actually have, Slam got me a little Junji, it's from Uzumaki. And it's a little like, it's like a little bust. But I thought about doing that in the like manga style. Could be fun one day. So let's try and decide what I want to take up to Adepticon. What are the options? Because this would be for Middle Earth, right? We have a Brambleworm in Retro. Thermo Alchemist. I have this in Niv. It has Defender. You can tap it. This creature does 1 damage to each opponent. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, untap the creature. So you can just keep pinging. But I have that in Niv. Got a cool island, and then a blood and a clue again. Alright, next pack. I guess for those playing on Adepticon, what are we getting ready? I think I'm just going to bring Magic. I don't want to bring any minis or anything. I'll bring some decks, and that'll probably be all I bring. I'll just be hanging out. Using my Rakdos now? Wait, which one were we talking about? I have so many options. I can do nearly all Verhan armies, all the Isengard armies, Return of the King, Moria, Ints, etc. That's a lot. Oh, the Thermo Alchemist. Yeah, he's annoying. You'll like him, noob. You'll like him. Alright. Gonna go again just for things that are new that we haven't taken a good look at. Griff's Boon is new. We haven't gotten that. Enchant creature. Gets a 1/0 and has flying. For 3 and a white, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to a target creature. Activate only a sorcery. I don't remember if I read this one. Compelling Deterrence. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. When that player discards a card if you control a zombie. Cryptolith Fragment. Enters tapped. You can tap it, add 1 color or 1 mana of any color. Each player loses a life. Beginning of your upkeep, if each player has 10 or less life, transform it. It becomes, ooh, an Aurora of Emrakul. Eldrazi Reflection. Has flying, death touch. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses 3 life. Jeez. It's all your fault. Picked up the first 5. Oh, of Chainsaw Man. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. I was enjoying it. I actually need to catch back up here. I was catching up on Chainsaw Man on the way to Adepticon last year, and I haven't read it since. So anything that's come out since, I've not read yet. So I need to catch up with you. Speaking of things to add to my Rakdos deck, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Cryptolith. That's fine. I'll just add it to that Lord of Pain one I was playing. We're just gonna out Rakdos each other. What if we both take the nasty ping decks? Alright, Cathara's Crusade. Whenever a creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That's pretty good. Into the sleeve with you. Finished up like those very grimdark. So it was in the mood. Bill's first law, yeah. I remember you mentioned you were reading those. We also have a Hopeful Initiate. Training. What does training do? 2 and a white, remove 2 1/1 counters from 1 creature you control to destroy target artifact or enchantment. Not sure what training does. I'm gonna sleeve that and come back to it. Rakdos Fusion Dance. First, we team up with them with slimes and squirrels. Then we both bring out the Rakdos, and then it's just nasty. And then when Slam gets his Rakdos deck, it's going to be super duper nasty. Cathara's Crusade's insane in the right deck, yeah. I mean, any tribal white deck is nuts. MTG Frost, welcome in, how are you? I have a Dimir deck, stealing cards and drawing cards. There's too many cards for mobile Magic to handle. I know that feel. Welcome on in, how are you today? Hey, Irvig, welcome in. How are ya? McSweeney's or tokens guard if you can stick it. Yeah, that's if you've got a tribal deck. Kinda nuts. Squeeze and stab, yeah. Trains if you attack with this and a creature with higher power. Oh, it gets a 1/1 counter. Okay, thank you. Hopeful Initiate's an insane card. Yeah, with the training. That sounds pretty good. Is Slay breaking an empty suitcase for Adepticon? I think he's got something planned like that. Yeah, he's gonna have to. Alright, we got another Golem. We've gotten a bunch of him. There's our Happy Demon again. I love him. Love him. I want to make that Kalia deck work. The thing is, I want to go mostly demons. I'll throw a few angels in, but I want to go mostly demons. I want to make demons work. I haven't found a deck where, it's demon heavy. I just noticed I'm not running Crusade. Oh, on my Edgar deck, and I have no idea why. We are building out an Edgar deck. That's a good shout, actually. That's a good shout. That may be exactly where that goes. A lot of people like Be'lakor for Demon's Tribal. I might have to look into. From the Warhammer ones, yeah. I've thought about going back and grabbing those. The ones that I want, though, are pricey. I'm kind of sad we weren't playing when those came out. You're headed out. We'll have a good one. We'll catch you later. Have a good rest of your day. Let me get a drink before we dive in. It's a lot of reading today. Alright. Same thing. I'm going to go through the ones. We'll stop at the ones we haven't seen yet. Blade Stitch Scab. Other Zombies get a 1/0. I remember that one from Midnight Hunt. So he's back. Got all 4 when they came out. Keep them intact as precons and play them sometimes against each other friends. It's nice to have a set where you don't upgrade them because they're all like the same kind of similar power level. Bill ended up with a couple of them. They're the Necro one is pretty pricey, and then I think the Tyrannid, and then the Imperium and Chaos are kind of below those, but they're pretty cool. Well, then you're all set, Bill. You're all set to play. We'll play one of those. We have a Soul Separator, which sounds fun. For 5 and tap, sacrifice this artifact. Exile target creature from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 1/1, it's a spirit in addition to other types, and it has flying. Create a black zombie creature token with power equal to that card's power and toughness equal to... Wait. That sentence just kept going. Okay. Exile target creature from a graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's 1/1, a spirit, and has flying. Create a black zombie creature token with power equal to that card's power and toughness equal to that card's toughness. Oh, okay. I see. So it copies what you have exiled, and then you also get the spirit. That's kind of fun. Imperium and Chaos are the ones that I got. I say that, but Scorch Panda played the Imperium one in our Thursday night one and made like 50 guardsmen and took the game. So local game store sells the Fallout decks. The Mothman man keeps tempting me. Mothman's pretty gross with the rad counters and things. Yeah. Necron has some unique cards that do infinite combos. Yeah, the Necron is also it's just black mana also, so it's a mono-color deck, which is also fun. Oh, do you want another Liaisa, Scott? I'll go ahead and put her in a sleeve, though. Got another Liaisa. She annoys me because I have to play her against her so often, but the art is very pretty. She's very pretty. She's like 50 cents, yeah. I was gonna say, you got like 3 of her. I just got another. Another clear shot, another pretty mountain. Token. Not doing 40k commander deck. Someone is asking 1500. If that's the collector one, yeah, don't get the collector one. The highest price one I've seen Avian is the Necrons for like 150. I don't know what that one is. If that's the collector one, then don't look at that one. If you are interested, Avian, we can point you in the right direction. But yeah. I have no idea what any of it does or means, but it's the Holy Mothman. Praise his name. If you wanted to get into it, it's a good deck to have. Mothman is a strong deck. Kinda interested? If you are, just let us know. And we can point you in the right direction. Alright, there's the Duelist again. Mantle. Insect. Titan, hello! Thank you so much for that sub. Good morning. How are you? A whole year. Almost a whole year. Time flies when you're in crisis. I feel that. I'm good. We get to open magic cards today. So today's a good day. What you up to today, Titan? Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We're going through Innistrad today. We're doing regular packs right now. And when we finish those, I've got some collectors we're also going to open. So we're just cruising on through. Buy multiple GW models with no discount. See, that was my thing. We went to the store yesterday and there was a commander deck for $30. And I'm like, I can play an entirely new way for $30 compared to Warhammer. Yeah, I'm going to get that deck. I'm going to get that deck. I mean, it depends if you're getting one or all of them, Avian. If you just get one deck, that's like the cost of one box. Yeah. Yeah, don't look at I think you're still looking at the collector's stuff. Don't look at the collector's stuff. If you just get the regular deck, the highest price one is $150. Unless you're wanting all 4. But if you're wanting to just, like, have one to play, you don't need all 4. You just need one. Is Mothman deck inspired by the Mothman Cryptid? Been to the museum where they have this huge metal statue, and it's known for that's the one they put the money in, right? With the butt. Titan says, working, no D&D apparently. Pink is sick, I think. Probably gonna try and continue quest to 100% Kingdom Come Deliverance. For the sequel comes out. When does that come out? There's so many games about to come out. Just one to play? Yeah, you don't have to spend that much, Avian. Absolutely not. We'll put some links in the Discord for you, or if Scott wants to throw them in chat, we can find it for you. February 4th. Okay, so beginning of February. All right, sorry, back to our cards. Splinter Fright. We have Trample. Splinter Fright's power and toughness are equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Beginning of your upkeep, mill 2 cards. So keep adding to your graveyard. There's no, they just put the money there. There's not a designated slot, but people do it anyway. If it's the one I'm thinking of. There may be multiple Mothman statues. This one I do have in my werewolf deck. So each creature you control, it's a wolf or a werewolf, gets a 1/1 and has trample. So for my werewolf friends, that's a good one to have. Ooh, Vanquish the Horde. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. Yoink. That'll definitely go in one of our decks. Say it with me, noob. Board wipe. Board wipe. Already in vampires. I may need it for my samurai deck. I don't remember if I have one. Let's see. Current outlaw. So a werewolf, first strike. And then it can transform into the Terror of Kroon Pass. Double strike and werewolves you control have menace. That might be worth it. It's right at that 3 mana again, but I'm going to go ahead and grab it just in case. Take a look. It's Blasphemous Act, but better, yeah. Okay, yeah. For our white decks. Alright. Spider Spawning in retro. Harvest Hand and foil. Pretty Island. Alright, this is the last of our second stack. Let's see, I have a Gersenstar and Kellermorph burn deck that has like 11 or so creature board wipes, basically. He deals 2 damage to anything takes 1 damage, and I often give him Death Touch. She's made when werewolves weren't insane, considering she was one of the better ones. I feel like I have werewolves, and I'm trying to make it a little bit stronger. They don't feel crazy. Like, obviously, I can do like a natural... what was it? I just blanked out on what it's called. Where did it go? Not that one. Okay, we've pulled more stuff than unnatural growth. Preposterous proportions, things like that. I think I need to add just more red. I need more red in my gruel. But then these have the kind of the different day-night cycle too, where they didn't update it to what the modern wolves have. I think I need some more red in my gruel. And then I think that'll fix a lot of things. I probably need a little bit more ramp too, which some of the new ones will help with. As a werewolf deck, I just need to sit down with it again. I just get distracted because it was my first deck I built. I just need to sit down and look at it again now that I've played some more. So maybe with this new stuff, we take some time and do that. I want to make them strong. We're still looking for those gosh darn rats. I still want to find those rats. There's another thing in the ice. Wretched Griff with the retro. Yeah, I've got Tovolar. Distracted? No, never. Never in this chat. I got a Chandra token. Or emblem. Whenever you cast a red spell, this emblem deals X damage to any target, or X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. My Chandra. And a human. Squirrel! Waffles acquired, kitchen destroyed. I'm sorry if I missed it. What do you like to put on your waffles? Chat, same question. What do you put on your waffles? All right. One more stack. And then we do the collectors. Siege, welcome in. They are indeed flavor pockets. How are you? All right. In we go. These will probably go a lot quicker just because we've already looked at so many cards. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, Scarecrow. Yep. 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 This one we haven't seen yet, at least in this release. Voldaren Ambusher. This creature enters. If an opponent lost life this turn, it deals X damage to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. X is the number of vampires you control. I love the flavor text. It's just, gotcha. I'll see if that's in our deck. We have Lingering Souls. We did look at that. Mystic Retrieval. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. And then I can flash it back. Well, that's going to Niv immediately. These are the new Innistrad Remastered. Yeah. So we have regular packs, and then we have some collectors we're going to do as well. All right, we got a Deadeye Navigator. Soul Bond. You may pair this creature with another unpaired creature when either enters. They remain paired for as long as you control both of them. As long as Dead-Eyed Navigator is paired with another creature, each of these creatures has 1 and a blue. Exile this creature, return it to the battlefield under your control. I'm going to go ahead and throw a sleeve on him. It's like, yeah, so with the remaster, it's like Wolfhard said. It's, some of them got new art, some of them are reprints, some of them they gave, like this one as the retro frame kind of treatment. So it's, sorry. The pack's on the floor making noises. It's kind of an update, but it's a mix of the different Innistrad sets. Ooh, Killing Wave. For each creature, its controller sacrifices it unless they pay X life. It's kind of fun. I forget you don't like peanut butter wasted. I forget it every time, but I also like that on my waffles. All right, next. I forget. You're banning Wasted Mind. It's been fun. It's been fun. Don't ban Wasted Mind. You'd like to second banning Wasted Mind? Oh my goodness. Everyone, bye. No, we need Wasted Mind. We need Wasted Mind. That's a chat. It just means more peanut butter for us. That's all that it means. And I will just eat it by the spoonful, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's more for us. All right. Syncopate. Yep. Markov Waltzer has flying, haste. Beginning of combat on your turn. Up to 2 target creatures you control get a 1/0 until the end of turn. Oh, you're big. Thank you so much for that sub. For 2 months of support. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out while we magic today. I appreciate it. I've been very open. He has. Wasted Mind's been very open. I just forget. Hopefully Flauda's Christmas birthday present gets here soon. And him and I can play Kill Team. Let's go. Gonna play my Fist versus Obsidian Star Striders. I got them. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I hope they arrive here soon. Glad you guys will get to play some Kill Team. Rogue Wolf, thank you so much for that sub. For 51 months of support. How are you today? How have you been? It's good to see ya. Thank you for the support. Seen a lot of draft games with the Waltzer guy. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure. We forget because it's terrible too. That's okay. It just means more for us, you know? More for us. Oh, a Smoldering Werewolf. This creature enters, it deals 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. For 4/2 red, transform this creature. Well, another Eldrazi. Erupting Dreadwolf. When this creature attacks, it deals 2 damage to any target. That's fun. I'm tempted to just put these in my werewolf deck. What if how we beef up werewolves is we just throw in Eldrazi? You know what? He's getting a sleeve. I'm going to figure it out later. Oh, we got a Hullbreaker. You don't see any of your bad vegetable takes. That's true. It's true. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just straight into sleeve for Hullbreaker Horror. He has Flash. Spell can't be countered. Whenever you cast a spell, choose up to 1. Return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand. Turn target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. He's fun. He's absurd. I'm taking it. He's also very happy to be here. I like the art. He's fun. Playing a werewolf build in Diablo 4. So this is your sign. I have a werewolf deck. It's just, now that we've been playing more, I need to beef it up. It's not as strong as some of the other stuff I've got. I think werewolves as a tribal are not super strong compared to some of the others. But I'd like to make it nasty. Trying to keep with Magic Mobile. Get card list from has Chandra deck. Oh, red-green now. Lupine Prototype. So this is a a wolf construct. Can't attack or block unless a player has no cards in hand. Which is interesting. Outside of Innistrad doesn't really have support. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of spells, which is fine. But I got Edgar art card. It's Pack Petite. I feel like I've seen that name somewhere. It's honestly oppressive if Hullbreaker hits the board. I kind of want to make something on, like, sea creatures. Because there's all the, like... There's, like, Coma. There's a bunch of different, like, Krakens and things. I don't know. I feel like that could be fun to look into. Dismaying Cat, welcome in. How are ya? We're opening magic cards. What you up to today? I feel like a big sea critters deck could be fun. I like big numbers, if you haven't figured out yet. Between my werewolves and sea critters. I like big numbers. Alright, I'm gonna flip on through again until I see something new. Or if there's something I want to revisit. There's that very creepy zombie horse again. Oh, this one's fun. Sever the Bloodline. Exile target creature and all other creatures, with the same name as that creature. That's another one to throw at noob. Is there a commander that bounces everything that's not a sea monster? On enters the battlefield? Maybe. I don't know what that'd be off the top of my head, but maybe. Oh, we do have we have some Warhammers. Go Sauce, thank you so much. Get to grips with the gits if you guys want to check out the Warhammer. I may do it at the end of stream. I'm kind of feeling the cards today, but if you guys want to check that out. How are you today, Ghost Hawks? Since and Sorcery get Rebound, which lets them cast them. Again from Exile. Maybe Cure Art, maybe. Nikki filled in an Ooze hate deck. I just think it's interesting, especially with Heir Apparent being so popular too, that there's another. I hadn't seen this option. And it's also in black. Ooh, Elder Deep Fiend. Eldrazi Octopus. Add it to the deck. When you cast this spell, tap up to 4 target permanents. Let's go ahead and throw a sleeve on that. We all know how oppressive the Ooze deck is. I want to see that thing just go nuts. That's fun. Another Village Rites. Another cool swamp. An Eldrazi Horror. And a Human Soldier. Don't tell that soldier. There's an Eldrazi Horror behind him. Oh, you've added some more cards? Let's go, noob. Next time we play, I'm gonna be like, I want to watch the oozes pop off. And it's like, oh god, stop the oozes. So many of the Eldrazi in this release are meh. It's interesting from, like, a story perspective. But, like, it not being Eldrazi, I guess, focused means the better stuff is elsewhere. Alright, Brambleworm, a Braid, Butcher Ghoul, Priest again, Werewolves, Ghoul Tree, another Maniac. We got the rats! Alright, beginning of combat on your turn. If you own and control this creature and a creature named Midnight Scavengers, exile them, turning them to Chittering Host. Let us flip. Time to fusion dance. Pew. Yes, yes. We have both now. Rats, 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 rats. I love how excited I got too. You would have thought I would have pulled an Edgar, but I am excited for rats. Alright, so we have the Chittering Host. Has haste, menace. When this creature enters, other creatures you control get a 1/0 and gain menace till the end of turn. Yay! We got the rats. Okay, so that's both. That is this one, and then I keep sleeving these, and I shouldn't. I should just leave them out so I can keep showing them off. We got two big cards. Very cool. I will remember to leave them out this time. We did it, chat. We finished both. We did it. Everyone's gangsta till the oozes start popping off. True. Alright, Mass Hysteria, which I did add to my werewolves, so all creatures have haste. So I did beef up my wolfies with that. Another pretty island, and another token. That's right, Bill. Thanks for counting along. They should make Super Meld or 2 melded cards, so we just make a Voltron. Every time I turn around, Nikki's magic cards keep getting bigger. Or her hands are getting smaller. Either way, cool. Alright. It's just Exodia, yeah. We're at Exodia. Eldrazi Exodia. Alright. Same thing. Looking for anything new or cool. Infernal Graph's good. Another egg. Got another Cryptolith, right? So that is creatures you control have tap to add mana of any color, which is very good. I'm surprised we have as many of these as we do. I'm getting so many little mana dorks today. It's great. As a green player, very excited. Very, very excited for all my little mana dorks. Is the township? It is. We don't have it yet, but it is in this set. I've just gotten the werewolf guy so far. Another cool island. We're going to see how many of each land we have too. See if there's enough to swap a deck over to the cool ones. All right, next. Everyone's a mana dork. That's right. You're all in. Trade off the land half on Friday towards the roaming throne. They aren't releasing more plastic aspect orders. I still have to apologize for last week's of mine. I'm sorry. Sorry. Also realizing I need to check up on Sakurako again. I don't know where that is. I want to eat snacks. Alright. Got Duelist. Present in the Moon. Another insect. Evolving Wild's always good. A Rune-bound Wolf. This creature deals damage equal to the number of wolves and werewolves you control to target opponent. Maybe. I had passed him up the first time. I'll sell him aside. We have a Spectral Shepherd. I like the art for that. It's really fun. It has flying. 1 and a blue. Return target spirit you control to its owner's hand. Try parroting the Eldar and look this game out. Oh, as I was paying. I can imagine everyone's getting, yeah. Is it what, Lycus? Yeah, I don't know if we do it at the end or even, or we might just stick to Magic today. But if you guys want to check out the Warhammer preview, it is in chat. Thank you to Ghost Hawks and Ravenlord for the link. T-Dubs, welcome in. How are you today? Also, the Geistlight Snare. Spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a spirit. It also costs 1 less to cast if you control an enchantment. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Metallic Mimic. Shapeshifter. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. This creature is the chosen type in addition to its other types. Each other creature you control of the chosen type enters the battlefield with additional 1/1 counter on it. That's pretty good. I'll sleeve that one. Especially if you're running some tribal stuff. It's really cool art too. That's fun. I finally heard back from Mini-Stop. Oh, 22 minutes before the GW orders went live. Okay, I'm glad they got back to you. I wanted to answer, but I haven't ordered Games Workshop in a while. So I wasn't able to help. Demon Male Harburg. Creep creature gets a +4/+2. Equip is to sacrifice a creature. That's kind of fun. Shiny Swamp. And then some art. Which one is this again? Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay, down to the last 5. Diving in. And then we'll do the collectors. Thanks everyone coming to do some Magic today. I know we normally have mini painting on Sundays, but it's been really nice opening this up together. Do you guys like doing the pack streams? See any cool cards you're going to add to your decks? I love the art. I remember this one from Midnight Hunt. I love the art for this little guy. We have Flesh Taker. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, you gain a life and scry 1. For 1, sacrifice another creature. This creature gets a 2/2 until the end of turn. He's so creepy and I love it. There's the Hauberk Not Shiny. Overgrown Farmland. I'll go ahead and throw a sleeve on it for Fancyland. I'm mostly here to be abused by Scott's pro-peanut butter agenda. That's fair. Just sorted magic cards by color. Let's go, Jazzy. That's a good first step. That's a good step. You can see what all you can take. Okay, next. See what else we got. I think I have at least a copy of everything I've wanted so far. So like Laboratory Maniac I wanted. Mayor of Averbrook we got today. So I think I'm set for at least what I wanted. Just if we get anything cooler. Like cool art or anything. Town Gossip Monger. I don't think we looked at this one. Tap an untapped creature you control. Transform this creature so the Gossip Monger becomes... Oh, Incited Rabble. This creature attacks each combat if able. For 2 mana, this creature gets a 1/0 until the end of turn. That's fun. We gossiping and then we're rabbling. Okay, I think I pulled the retro of this one yesterday, but this is a sorcery. Traverse the Ulvenwald. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, instead search your library for a creature or land card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. So that's very good for my my landfall. I'll go ahead and sleeve this one, but I think I have the retro frame already. I have new Eldari coming. This means I have to finish the Knights. Uh-oh, you've been given a deadline. You've been given a deadline, Wasted Mind. What's left on the Knights? Because I know you were talking about like the washes and stuff on them. What's the next step? What would you need to do here to get them finished before? Second Harvest in foil. Second Harvest is great, especially this is in my Squirrel deck. For each token you control, create a token that's a copy of that permanent. Let me throw a sleeve on that. Play that my Greasefang deck on Pioneer. And then a Pretty Plains. That's all for that deck. I'm really glad we finished the big cards. The meld cards. I'm glad we got both sides. That makes me happy. Alright, another Faithless Looting, always good. Village Rites, another Golem, Harvest Team, Clear Your Shot, another Thermo Alchemist, love it. We have Grimgrin, Corpseborn. Grimgrin enters tapped and doesn't untap during your untap step. Sacrifice another creature, that's how you untap Grimgrin and put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever Grimgrin attacks, destroy target creature defending player controls and then put a 1/1 counter on Grimgrin. That's pretty gross. He's going into a sleep. Okay, so mine's got all the trim, the non-silver gold pop bits like the melted barrels, pistols, washes, edge highlights, spacing. 90% of the work. Transfers if I find ones I like. I was thinking using the City of Sigmar transfers, but waffling now. Do they have ones large enough for, I guess for the armatures, they'd still look pretty nice. I was thinking the big ones that might be making sure that that's a good size for them. Alright. Could used to be good for they made 5 better zombie commanders. I think adding them in with some of the other stuff could be cool still. Also have a Vexing Devil. This creature enters, any opponent may have it deal 4 damage to them. If that player does, sacrifice this creature. It's kind of fun. I'll go ahead and throw a sleeve on him. He's unique. I dig that. My friend used to send Grimgrin at the helm of a Dimir sacrifice. I still have trauma. Well, I have filed trauma away for later. Alright, I've got 2 more regular, and then we'll open the collectors. Hopefully we get some cool collectors. I think we've kind of... feel like we've seen a lot of what we're going to see here. Another hippogriff. Gonna make an oops all hippogriff deck here. Covetous Castaway, I don't think we've seen. This creature dies, mill 3 cards. You can disturb 3 and 2 blue. So when we do that, he becomes a Ghostly Castigator. Flying, this creature enters, you may shuffle up to 3 cards from your graveyard into your library. If Ghostly Castigator would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So it comes back as a spirit. Here is regular Huntsmaster of the Fells. So this was a reprint. He goes into a lot of Werewolves decks. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Huntmaster of the Fells, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token and gain 2 life. He does transform into Ravager of the Fells. So he has Trample. Whenever this creature transforms into Ravager of the Fells, it deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker, and 2 damage to up to 1 target creature that player or planeswalker controller controls. So he's in a lot of werewolf decks. I've got him in mine. Talia, Faithless Looting, another Swamp, and a token. And then our last one, our last regular pack, and then we'll go to collectors. Which is where all the nuts ones are. Alright. Got another Millipede. Festival Crasher. The townsfolk join the dance. Blood Mist. This was new. Enchantment. Beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains double strike until the end of turn. Pretty good. Just found 85 card mono red goblin deck in a box. Not sure what I was thinking there. I mean, you're just helping future you out. We have a Shrill Howler. I think this is the one we got yesterday. Creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block it, and you can transform it into a Howling Chorus. Eldrazi Werewolf. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi Horror creature token. So there's more Eldrazi wolves. I see this is behind us, though. This is Hell Vault. Legendary Artifact. 1 in tap, you can exile target creature you control. 7 in tap, exile target creature you don't control. When it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return all cards exiled with it to the battlefield under their owner's control. Interesting. We have another Shepherd. Howlpack in foil. Mountain, and a token. And so all you Magic people can hate me is unsleeved rubber bands were stuck to it. The Slayer Spire board game has a cool mechanic where you flip the card in the sleeve to upgrade it. That's kind of what we've got here. Yeah, all of the werewolves flip. So the stronger side, they just get bigger. Alright, chat, and it's time to open the fancy ones. We've got some collector's boosters that we're going to go ahead and open. These are where all the crazy cards are. Let us see what we've got. I think it's 12 packs. The fancy ones, that's right. This is, Scott's hoping for a couple of things from these. I'm just here for anything cool, but let's manifest some Emrakul and Avacyn for Scott. We are manifesting. But yeah, these are easier to open. So this is pack number 1 of our collector boosters. Gabrioso, hello! It is indeed. How are you? Let's see what we got. We have a shiny Tree Folk. Oh gosh, we have a shiny Cathar's Crusade. So that's good. We have a Grave Crawler, which I don't think we got in the other set. Creature can't block. You may cast this card from your graveyard as long as you control a zombie. Another Mausoleum Wanderer, but full art. Another Hopeful Initiate in foil. Wandering Mind with the retro frame and foil. Twinblade Geist in retro. Lunarch Mantle. A Shiny Forest. Soul Separator. Howlpack Resurgence. Niblis of the Urn. The Watchkeep again, the werewolf one. Sanitarium Skeleton. Tower Geist. And Alchemist Greeting. No luck on that one. Bro, so what you up today? I do think you'll love Inscription, Converso. You and Butts both need to play Inscription. It's so good. It's so fun. I'm mad they didn't give us the cool booster as an art. Oh, as an actual card. Wait, the what did I say? All right, pack number 2. I feel like I should probably be recording these for the Tiki Talks. Let's record this one and see how it goes. Maybe we manifest through vertical. All right, booster number 2. Give it a shot. Now everyone can see how badly I open packs. Alright, got a Shiny Vampire. Mausoleum Wanderer. Memory Deluge, that's a good one. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast a spell. Put 2 of them in your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, and you can flash it back. Ooh, we got a full art Audric. Beginning of each combat, creatures you control gain first strike till end of turn if a creature you control has first strike. The same is true for flying, death touch, double strike, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, skulk, trample, and vigilance. Word soup Audric. Get every keyword. Angel Fire and foil. Young Wolf. Bloodtide Harvester. Essence Flux. Plains. Nabelgast Herald, The Boarded Window, Blood Mist, Centric Farmer, Bound by Moonsilver, Essence Flux, and the Dragoon is that pack. That's what we got. Audric, a cool pull from that. Where'd he go? Get all of the keywords. So a cool pull from that pack. I just got back from a bit of birthday celebration for the nephew. Now to passively gamble with the Joker while watch you. We gamba together. Gamba together strong. Wait, are you doing arena in-person games? Wait, what's up? Well, yeah, we're playing Magic the Gathering in person. Or Magic Arena in person, yeah. All right, another pack here. Let's do it. Big Eldrazi, no whammies. I got a shiny demon. I love this little goober. Eldritch Evolution. Galvanic Iteration, which I need to make sure is in my Niv deck. Conjurer's Closet. Oh, we were looking at this one. Beginning of your end step, you may exile target creature you control. Return the card to the battlefield under your control. Stormcarved Coast. Ghoul Tree. Travel Preparations. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, and then you can flash back. That's pretty good. Look at that. Angelic Purge. Plains. Shrill Howler. Triskaidekaphobia. Beginning of your upkeep, choose 1. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game. Each player gains a life. Or, each player with exactly 13 life loses the game, and each player loses a life. Cathara's Call, Lantern Bearer, Aim High, Strength of Arms, Spontaneous Mutation. Mageson, hello, how are you today? We're opening up, we've got collector's boosters is what we're going through. Got a few that Scott's hoping for, so hopefully we can grab one. All right. Next pack. Oh, we got a shiny Chandra. Got shiny Talia. Another hopeful Initiate. Ooh, we got hot Sorin. Sorin, Imperious Bloodlord. We have him in our Edgar deck. For +1, target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until the end of turn. If it's a vampire, put a 1/1 counter on it. Also for +1, you may sacrifice a vampire. When you do, Sorin deals 3 damage to any target. You gain 3 life. -3, you may put a vampire creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's right, we got Henry Cavill joining Edgar. Our second Harvest. Another Killing Wave. Angel's Tomb. Whenever a creature you control enters, you may have this artifact become a 3/3 white angel artifact creature with flying until the end of turn. I hadn't seen that before. That's interesting. Imprisoned in the Moon. I still love it with the retro frame. Looks so cool. Shiny Cryptolith Fragments. Corpse Trawler. Abundant Maw. Guest. Epicure. And the Mantle. Okay. And next. So, full art Sorin. Or the fancy Sorin. The big one for that one. Oh, come on. Some people just cut the packs, and I'm just afraid I would cut too low. But our next pack here. We got a Spirit. Oh, we got that metallic Mimic with the cool frame. Huntmaster. Another second Harvest. Got an Arlen. Until the end of turn, up to 1 target creature gets a 2/2 and gains Vigilance and Haste. For 0, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Transform Arlen. So she transforms into Arlen, embraced by the moon. In this form, creatures you control get a 1/1, gain trample till the end of turn. -1, Arlen deals 3 damage to any target. And then you transform. For 6, you get an emblem. If creatures you control have haste and tap, this creature deals damage equal to the power to any target. So there's Arlen. Shiny Infernal Grasp. Another Duel for Dominance. Okay, so Arlen, the pull for that one. Your mom, welcome in. How are you today? We are opening up collector boosters. How are you? Cavill for a Magic movie? There are the Warhammer Magic decks. That's true. That's true. All right, let's open this up. I'm gonna start just like snipping the top before stream on everything, and then we'll just open them together. Well, we got a shiny wolf. Another Cryptolith, right? What's up?
I was saying these ones should be opening easier.
Oh. Heartless Summoning. Creature spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Creatures you control get a -1/-1. Rooftop Storm. You may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for zombie creature spells you cast. Pretty good for a zombie deck. Wrath Gorger. Abundant Maw. Ghoulish Procession. Whenever 1 or more non-token creatures die, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. This ability triggers only once each turn. Traits. Researcher. I feel the pressure now that Scott's in here. He's like, you better open that Emrakul. Where's my card, Nikki?
Should be able on these.
Show me. Show me how you're opening these. What the heck?
Don't pull directly, kind of angle away from it.
Scott looms. Well, he opened this like no problem, so maybe he's teaching me things. Well, because he opened it, maybe manifesting. But first, shiny vampire. Oh, a shiny Sorin. We have so many Henry Cavill. Yeah, where's my cards, Summer? Westvale Abbey. Tapped and uncolored. 5 and tap. Pay 1 life. Create a 1/1 white and black human cleric creature token. For 5, sacrifice 5 creatures, transform this land, and then tap it. Or untap it, sorry. We get a demon. Ormondal Profane Prince. Has flying, lifelink, indestructible, and haste. Interesting. Interesting. We also have Through the Breach. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. This creature gains haste. Sacrifice this creature at the beginning of the next end step. Wait, splice onto Arcane 2. What does that mean? Hold on. I'm going to sleeve this and figure out what that means. Oh, another Sorin? Why can't I hold all these Sorins? Why can't I hold all these Sorins? Okay. Target creature you control gains death touch, lifelink till end of turn. Oh, is it the same title? I can't remember. It is. Okay. We have many options of Sorin. Splice into quality cost. As you cast a quality spell, you may reveal this card from your hand and play its splice cost. If you do, add the card's effect to that spell. Oh, interesting. Stop the demon deck flirtations. I will not. I will not. We also got another of that Kula Braid. Wolf. Chalice. Morbid Opportunist. Evolving Wilds. Alright. I mean, a double Sorin pack's pretty cool. The Abbey is also interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Did you get an Edgar? So we did yesterday in Scott's packs. So we actually, we had a vampire pre-con that we're going to basically upgrade with Edgar and some of these other ones that we're pulling. We got Henry. All right, we got, what, 5 left? Pressure's on. Oh, wait. So hold it and then, okay, cool. These are easier than the other ones to open, though, yeah. Okay. Got a shiny spider. Got a Sadie. Got a Spell Queller and shiny. Flying Flash. When this creature enters, exile target spell with mana value 4 or less. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner may cast that card without paying mana cost. Another Cryptolith Rite. Heartless Summoning. I love the art for that. Emrakul. We have a regular Emrakul that we pulled, yeah. Okay, so creature spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Creatures you control get a -1/-1. Captivating Vampire. Other vampire creatures you control get a 1/1. Tap 5 untap vampires you control. Gain control of target creature. It becomes a vampire in addition to other types. We have one of those in the deck as well. Another Infernal Grasp. To Dead. Lightning Axe. Groundskeeper. Okay. Is that pack? Emra Uncool. Oh wait, I gotta do it again. It makes me nervous holding the cards that tightly. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather just do this. I just know I'm gonna break something. We did! We got some collectors. So that's what we're we got a few left here, Live Vanish. You come in for the last few. Alright. Heartless Summoning in Foil. So we just looked at that one. We got Cathar's Crusade in the movie poster. So that was the 1/1 on each creature you control. Meat Hook Massacre. That's good to have. When Meat Hook Massacre enters, each creature gets a -X/-X until the end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you gain a life. Got another Mindbender. I'm glad we did get a movie poster. I do like the style of them. Which I'll go ahead and throw that into a sleeve. I think Meat Hook also needs a sleeve. We got some retro frames, yep. Just the style is so fun. So fun. I'll put Meat Hook in. Okay. 3 more. does have a little pull thingy. Let's try. I just hate that it is around that corner. I don't know that it helps a whole lot. Don't like that it's right by the corner of the cards. Alright. Shiny Soldier. Shiny Vanquish the Horde. Very pretty. That's the Destroy All Creatures. Wedding Announcement. Beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on this enchantment. If you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Then if this enchantment has 3 or more invitation counters on it, transform it. So it transforms into Wedding Festivity. Creatures you control get a 1/1. That's fun. I've got another Liesa. Collective Brutality. Now this one has Escalate, so you're paying... I don't remember if we read this one earlier. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card from it. The player discards that card. Target creature gets a -2/-2 until end of turn. Target opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. So depending on how much you want to pay for that. Another Laboratory Maniac. That's the one I grabbed for Niv. And it looks like that's what we've got for this pack. Yep. Alright, 2 more. 2 more. Gotta help Dad with plumbing. Wish me luck. You got this, Jazzy. You got this. We will catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for magicking with us. Scott, look. I got you. I got you. It's even pretty and shiny. Straight into sleeve. Straight to Scott. We did it. We pulled an Emrakul. Look how pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this card. It's so pretty. Now get an Avacyn. I got 1 more pack. Straight to the bin. This is the one I rip in half, right? That Slam always tells me. This is the one. We did it. We did it. It's so pretty. Is it supposed to look like? Yeah, they did a bunch of the horror movie posters. We had another one too. Let me find it. So we had Cathar's Crusade. So this is Emrakul, and then Cathar's Crusade. They did a bunch of them. They're really cool. We also have Gitrog got one. I don't have the card, but I got the art card for Gitrog. We did it. We did it. I was so hoping we would pull that today. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Everything else gravy at this point. Bedlam Reveler we haven't looked at yet. So another devil. Cost 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. Has prowess. When this creature enters, discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Some chaos. Oh, we've got the battlements. So this is another another meld. So there is the top half of it. Add colorless. Red and tap. Target creature gains haste till the end of turn. And then for 3 and 2 red, if you have both, you can transform them. I'll set that aside in case we get it. Abundant Growth. Intangible Virtue. Creature tokens you control get a 1/1 and have vigilance. Hey, Kuragane! Emrakul saved value of the box IMO. Yeah, well, I'm very, very happy that we got that. How are you today? We're down to the last couple packs here, but we got some cool stuff. I'll do a little recap here at the end. All right. Last one. We did it! Mono, welcome in. How are you today? Edgar has to be in this, right? Serialized Edgar. Let's go. Manifesting. Edgar Avacyn. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm so glad we got that Emrakul. Alright, got a Spirit. Oh, hey! There's Gitrog. And Shiny. So there's another movie. Whoa, back-to-back movie poster. Okay, Grizzlebrand. So he's got Flying, Lifelink, pay 7 life, draw 7 cards. back to back. That's pretty cool. Another Traverse the Ulvenwald. Spell Queller. Fancy Blood Arts. This is the showcase one. Neglected Heirloom. The Maniac. Village Rites. And that's what we got, chat. That was a pretty wild ending there. Last couple packs got nuts. Alright, so yeah. Back-to-back movie posters in this pack. So Gitrog and Grizzlebrand. For our movie posters, let me adjust the light a little bit. I wish I could get a better shot for you guys, but we also got Emrakul and Cathar. Well, there's all the movie posters we got. Pretty cool, I think. Yeah, wrong movie posters. The frog looks so sick. He's so fun. He's so fun. But that's what we got. Okay, so let's put these. Let's do like a little recap here. My silly face is kind of in the way, but we got just enough room for our cards here. We didn't get the other half of the battlements, but we did get these fun cards. We got Brizella, and we got the Chittering Host, so that's fun. Alright, let's see what else we got. What else do we need to pull out of here? We got a Sorin. Trying to look for like the crazy cards. No Edgar! All those packs and no Edgar. Of any kind, which is kind of wild. So I saw some people getting quite a few. I'm gonna throw Grimgrin in. We got a lot of Second Harvest. We got some Eldrazi. We got a Hullbreaker. Unnatural Growth's always good. Vanquish the Horde's always good. Cathar's Crusade, I'll throw that in there. Got a Battle. What else did we get that's cool? I love the art, so I'm throwing that in. Renin 7's good. Hi, Farm, welcome in. How are you? I'm kind of looking. We've opened up a whole bunch of packs, and I'm trying to figure out or pull out some of the really cool stuff we got. How are you? That's the hard part about doing packs instead of singles. I really like jumping in with packs, and then if we don't get what we want, then buy what we need to fill out. It's fun opening stuff, you know? There's another Sorin. I'm sure there's stuff in here I probably should be pulling that's like really cool, but like off the top of my head, I'm just kind of grabbing stuff to recap. I'm considering picking up the Gitrog variant since he's already... Oh, in my Landfall deck, we did get an Emrakul, other Emrakul. What else did we get? Flipping through all my stuff here. We got Mayor, which I'm excited about, but is not a crazy chase card or anything. The Colossus is neat. Yeah, I feel like I've pulled out the big ones. But we did pretty well, chat, I think. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta open packs, you know? Sometimes you just gotta open them up. Doing well. Tired, been at a friend's house most day. Good. Glad you got friend time. This is a pretty wild batch of stuff we got, and mostly I'm excited we got Emrakul for Scott. That's what I'm most happy about. And we got regular Emrakul. We got some cool stuff that I'll add to Niv or to my Werewolves. So yeah, that's a pretty good spread of stuff, I think. What do we think, chat? No local game store does trade value. I think our locals have like a buy list, but they don't do like specifically that. So if it's on the list, we could, but see if there's anything else in here I missed. The Vanquish the Horde's probably worth pulling out. Anything else in here? Oh, Meat Hook. Meat Hook's gotta go in. That is some neat stuff. I thought so, Emperor. I think we did pretty well. Pretty well. Time stop gain with Mind Splice apparatus. Do outrageous robbery or finale of revelation. Jeez. All right, chat. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out while we opened up a whole bunch of packs. I think I've pulled out all of the big stuff. Emrakul definitely being the biggest, most exciting pull, but Sorin and some of these meld cards are fun. I think that's a lot of what we got. It's a lot of cards, so thank you everyone for coming to hang out while we opened up some packs. I really appreciate it. I know we normally do a mini painting on Sundays, but it was nice to take this time and do this together. I was gonna ask, do we want to still go over the pre-order article? Because we still have some time. Do you guys want to go over that together? Look at the pre-order for Warhammer? I think we did well. The fact that we got Scott's Chase card, or one of them at least, definitely makes it worth it. All the pretty shinies. Do you guys want to go over it together, or we just want to call it here for today? Figured I'd ask chat before I wrap anything up. Chat's thinking about it. That's okay. We don't have to. We don't have to Warhams. We don't want to. We can call it here. Call it good. I've been reading a lot today. I'm good. No Warhams, only magic? Okay. Let's leave it here then. No thoughts, head empty. That's also fair. If you guys want to read it, we'll throw it in the Discord. You guys can check it out. It looked like it was Gloomspite Gets, so if you are interested, we'll throw that in the Discord. But tomorrow we will be back to miniatures. We'll be painting. I think I'm going to take a project finish day, so it'll be various stuff. We've got a bunch of different repaints we're doing. I think I just want to kind of do that, clear the table. So we'll be back with miniatures tomorrow. If you guys want to hang out, I'm going to throw a few links in here. We've got our Discord in between streams. We've also been doing Commander Nights on Thursdays if you want to hang out and do Spell Table with us. Socials, I've been trying to be better about Blue Sky. I'm having fun posting more on Blue Sky. If you want to follow me, if you've made it over there, I am there. And then YouTube. I will be putting this up tomorrow on YouTube for Magic Monday. So if you guys want to see the other pack openings we've done, video games, Dynasty Warriors is up. If you missed us playing as John Dynasty the other day, that is up. You can watch that there. So thank you, everyone. I think I'm just going to call it here. I might take a quick look to see if anyone's on that we can throw over. Maybe some more Magic friends. But thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.